Are we live?
Yeah, I think we're live.
Yo, we're live. That's crazy.
Sorry for the delays, guys. I think we should chill for a little bit until everyone realizes that we're actually live, whoever is here.
Yeah.
But for
Bro,
those
I'm
watching,
the most chill. You don't even know.
yo, Ems is so chill.
It's unbelievably chill.
All right. Yeah, but for those watching the mod, VOD. Cool. For those watching the VOD, welcome back to City of Churches. I'm your GM Raxi, and these are my lovely players. Can we get some introductions with Emily? Korak.
Hello, it is I, the score man. You know me from the Harmacists, where I DM and or play in most of the games. I will be playing Emily Boyd, who is I will be playing Emily Boyd, who is currently having a very confusing family situation.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, so that's me.
And
Yeah,
at least a
it involves
chapter
an
of it.
excavator, funnily enough.
Yeah, at least a chapter of it is gonna be resolved, I think, in this session. So yeah, that's pretty exciting.
Very nice, very nice.
All right.
I had to throw up, so I'm feeling better now. Should be able to watch. Thank you, Don Laffy.
Oh my god. Don't laugh.
Thank you for the information.
Crawling
Don
on the
Laffy.
floor just to watch. Thank you so much, man.
Crawling on the
Appreciate-
floor. JoJo waits for no man.
Don't laugh it just because of that stunt. You get a spirit die. Congratulations. The willpower.
He gets to use. No, he gets to use a speed die whenever he wants on any roll in the session.
Oh my god, that's a genius idea. What? Imagine
That's
if
I think that's a genius
Imagine
idea,
if
but it's
the-
like the delay though.
the delay is fucking us up on this one. No. But imagine the viewers get spirit dies and they get to fucking use them on any roll.
Oh yeah, that's something
On
Legends
any
of
roll,
Adventures.
including the enemies.
Including the
enemies.
enemies.
Users.
That is something like Legends of Avantris does, and Isaac also wanted me to do. Like have it so that people that do super chats can like get like rerolls and shit.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. But Don Laff has a spirit die now.
For sure. He's definitely earned a spirit die. What the? Wait, has he? Don't laugh. You've been watching since. Oh my god! I think I started watching the episode where Box 2 raided it 2 years ago. I haven't missed one session. I've missed one session only. What the?
Damn.
That's crazy.
Hey Lucy, hello, welcome.
Hello, Lucy.
So nice to see NKP98.
Don Laffy is the number one.
Yeah.
Gets the number one Harmacists fan award.
Oh no, man. Alright, thank you so much for being here, guys. And thank you for listening, if you're listening after the live stream has already ended.
True. How's the future? I hope it's better than the present. Leave a comment down below saying what the future is like.
We're gonna get some like fucking post-apocalyptic fucking posts from 2480.
You know, if someone in the future in 2480 is watching this during the apocalypse, I'm more going to be impressed rather than anything.
They should comment anyone else from 2480. Get 0 likes.
Imagine we like get on a comment like, cancel the episode, the world is ending. This was the beginning of the end.
Nice. Dim Dom. Hello, my good sir. Tipping my hat.
Yeah.
Tips his fedora.
I have one of those.
You have a fedora? Like
Just
a
in
real
case.
fedora?
Well,
Nice.
technically it's a trilby, but they're close enough. People
Hey.
mistake them often.
I
It's
didn't know.
because I was. It's because I was in a play, and that was part of my character. I had one of those on because it was a play set in like the 20s or the 30s or whatever. And it looked really good on me, so I just kept wearing it. And then that was middle school, and now we're here, like almost a decade later. Actually, no, over a decade later.
Lore
Yeah,
be
lore.
like.
I didn't know Wesley was a Reddit user. Oh, it's a Reddit joke. But
No, I am.
Oh, that checks out. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one of those things where I fit those stereotypes in a way, except for the being a shitty person part, I hope.
Yeah,
Did you just
yeah.
call
No, you're
people
good.
on Reddit
You're
shitty?
Yeah.
Did you just call everyone there shitty?
Oh,
That's not okay, man.
damn. Hashtag Weddle is over party.
All right. Actually, we should get your introduction real quick, just in case. Just in case.
Oh yeah. True. Hi, I'm Wesley. I'm from Sequence Break. Some of you in chat are from Sequence Break too. At least the server, the fans. Nice. That went perfectly well. Hi. Okay, next person. Go.
Nice. No, it's flawless. Okay, next
meme.
person is Supa. The next person.
meme.
The next person is Skorak.
Who's
No,
the next
Polygon.
person?
It's Supa, bro.
I think I'm always last.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, so
You're in order.
It's because we go in order from left to right of the screen. So we go Roxy and then
I never noticed that.
Yeah.
This is the
realized?
first time. This is the first time.
Alright, good job, man. Good job. Hello there. I am Supa from the Supa channel.
from the super
You can
channel,
look me up by searching Supa,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. That's all I gotta say. The rest is history.
Wait, so
Nothing else to
if we
say,
search
absolutely.
Super now, is it you that's gonna pop up?
Yeah, like what's gonna
What?
happen if hypothetically we go and search Supa like on YouTube right now?
Well, most likely you're gonna find me because you're in the gacha game sphere. But if it was a brand new account, you could find this guy called Supas. That's not me. That's an easy mistake to make. But that's not me. That's a FNAF YouTuber.
KP, I found a
Fascinating.
cafe.
Yeah, I know.
So it'll be like searching through the jungle trying to find Super Channel apparently. What, like KP found a soup cafe. You're gonna find a FNAF YouTuber. You gotta push all that shit aside. You gotta like look through all that stuff.
This man has done everything.
No, there
I
is
probably
there is some
now,
lore
or-
where it's like I met another guy named Supa before on Google Plus. It was in the Plants vs Zombies community, so we're still in the tower defense realm, and like he was extremely racist. That guy.
Whoa there.
He
Whoa.
was extremely racist. We don't talk about it.
That was the
That's
defining
crazy.
characteristic.
Yeah, that was his defining characteristic. I
To
think.
be the one thing you remember, that must have been like intense.
That must have
You know,
been
it's like
terrible.
it's like that Spider-Man comic panel where there's two Spider-Man and one of the Spider-Man is like, I guess we're all the Peter Parker, huh? And then the other goes, oh no, I met a guy named Komeki from Japan. And then the other goes, why are there so many Spider-Man from Japan? And the other goes, I mean, why not? And then he goes, damn, am I the racist Spider-Man?
Damn.
That's basically what that was.
All right.
He's the racist, Super.
All right.
The super versus
He's the racist.
Super into
Super.
the Superverse.
Yeah, he's the
Anti-super.
racist one.
All right, Chad. I promise you here now, as the GM of City of Churches, there are gonna be no racist characters in this campaign whatsoever. None.
Yeah, okay, you know,
Look at
Mastino
the
is...
racist villains.
You know what?
Yeah, I was gonna say, make a racist villain. Let us beat him up.
No,
Yes, beat him up.
no. Because, you know, people like Mastino, people like the villains, they would kill women and children, but they would never say a slur. That's where they draw the line.
I guess for the purpose of beating the shit out of them, that would be pretty alright. I guess that doesn't sound that bad.
Yeah, next session we're just gonna have like a member of the clan pull up in, you know, the white suit, white ghost
It's
suit.
a problem if I do it lazily,
Just-
right? That's a problem. It's like, oh, it's a fucking racist guy. Fucking just beat him up.
Well, this guy hates Asian people. What the fuck?
Period. That's the
Damn,
entire
technically a
backstory. No
spoiler
more
for-
work.
Yeah,
It's
I
technically
joined the
spoiler for,
Quiet Dawn because the Chinese are making too much technological progress. I don't like that.
You should
This
be.
is technically a spoiler for a game that hasn't aired yet, but there was a joke that I made of we were playing a game in like the 1920s or something, and I was playing an African American person, and I just told the GM, you know, if we don't meet a racist person, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Wait, what?
I wanted to
guess,
beat
yeah.
up a racist.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's-
perfectly valid.
That makes
No,
sense, I guess. Yeah.
Imagine Raxia gives us a racist enemy, but he accidentally makes the stand too strong, so he like beats our ass.
Oh.
Oh no!
Beats us to death.
Oh my! I can already feel the cold pavement where I don't have any money.
Yeah,
I
you're
have
gonna
no
get
house. Like a
cancelled if
couple,
that
a couple
happens.
years from now, like, man, why the fuck did we do that?
You're gonna get
Imagine.
cancelled if that happens. Okay, there's alternate red skies that says racist guy hates Asians while being Asian. You know what? If you go like online on Twitter, 90% of white supremacists, of racists, they are not white. That's the thing.
I think a decent percentage of them are not. That is
Yeah,
interesting.
no,
I
a lot
think.
of them are not white.
Wild.
It's a weird, weird world.
All right, and with that introduction, crazy ass introduction, I think that would be like the craziest
Yeah.
introduction any fucking member has ever got in the Harmacists ever.
Is that a challenge?
Like Jesus, man.
Is that a challenge?
With that, we go to Paul. You guys,
Super, do not one up that.
No,
Do not
bro.
one up that.
We fucking talk about racism and shit, and then you go to the guy who likes history. This is not okay, man. Like, I didn't do any
Yeah,
of this.
next session we're gonna talk about incest. The next session.
Ah,
oh my
I'll
god.
make sure to I'll make sure to do lots of research on it so I know what to talk about.
No. So, okay,
I'm
this
gonna
stops
play
now.
the
I'm putting a
Dolphin
cap
of
on it.
Andy
I'm
and
putting a
Lily,
cap on it.
as a
It
study
stops
meeting.
now.
Guys,
No
we are getting
more.
lost in the content creation right
No
now. I
more
think I'm getting
taboo
lost in this
subjects.
lost.
No one, everyone,
Okay.
shut up. Shut the fuck up. Please. Please.
Yeah,
No more
man.
demonetization.
Oh my
Right,
god.
I'm Hukas. Hello, I play Paul. I like history, and I'm glad that you're having me here.
Yes.
so much.
Look, perfectly good introduction. I don't know. Seems like a good
Yay.
introduction to me. 15 seconds.
We're gonna end every introductions at this point is gonna end with saying like, "Oh, and no one brought up racism. How hard was that?" For the rest of
No
the series.
racism, no war, even.
Oh
That's
my
crazy.
Reds, guys, do not ask Hukas about the war crimes. Do not. Even don't do that. It's not gonna end well.
God.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All right.
When is the character assassination gonna stop?
Canadian war crimes. Well, I know that they did some in Serbia.
Oh my god.
Since
Oh my
you-
god.
you-
No, no
since
more.
You brought it up.
Please.
Since you brought it up. I'm sorry. I can't help myself sometimes, you know.
No, Paul is a historian. He knows everything about racism. He's very familiar with it from like a historical context.
True.
Paul is absolutely fiending to talk about racism.
And I was gonna be cute and ask who has like their character sheet, the What's Together open, and is in the campaign.
I have everything. I have it all right now.
Has anyone else done all those things?
Yeah, has anyone else done that?
Well, I'm
opening
in the
character sheet.
game. I'm not. I don't have my sheet open. I don't have the watch together. Okay, baby steps.
Where is the What's Together link? Because like when I click it from the chat of the live session, it doesn't work for me
It should.
That sounds like
for like a
it's
few
fake.
weeks now.
What are you
It doesn't work
talking
for me, and
about?
I haven't said anything. I tried
No,
to
you
say it
used
like
to-
a bunch of times, and then we just moved on. I was like, I'm not gonna stop now.
I'm gonna send you the link.
But I'm clicking it doesn't work for some reason.
It's fine. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
send you
send me
directly.
the link directly.
Unbelievable. Well, I was really eager to take this star off of Supa today, but I guess he keeps the star. Good
just
job,
that
Supa.
It's just that good.
It's like, oh, he started all this talk about racism and stuff. You gotta.
So we talked
Take
about
the star
racism
away.
and we get a gold
So
star.
somehow,
Got it. That's the what's been established now.
Oh my god.
bro, you gotta stop fucking putting Rex in a tough spot. It's his first
Please.
time
I
doing it.
haven't said anything in a while. And that's all I'm saying. I haven't said anything in a while.
Trial by fire.
See, that's why you go to the Harmacists, folks. We are unfiltered. We are not corporate. We are not sanitized. Sometimes we're just stupid.
True.
And we're broke.
Keep eye on Paul, bro. Bro, leave me alone.
Just like be grateful. Just like be grateful. This is not a C squad because in C squad there we have Rain, which just goes along with all of my bullshit. So it would have never ended if he was here.
Yeah. All right. Well, after that amazing introduction, I'm gonna give a little bit of a fun intro. What happened last time? Just a little bit of okay, so last session, Amy Smith, also known as Snake. I got it right after 3 sessions. Okay, I promise you that was always her name. I'm just saying. I'm moving on. That was her street name is Snake. I don't know why I call her Amy Snake so
Wait, you
many
say
times.
Emily Smith? So like
Oh
no,
no,
Amy.
Amy Smith. Did I say Emily? Oh my god.
Amy, okay.
No, you
cool.
said Amy.
Okay.
It's,
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's Waxon Myers then.
So it'll be like Amy
Might be.
Snake Smith. Yeah. Anyway.
Is like Snake her father's name or?
Smith is her last name, so Smith is her last name. Snake is your street name. Let's just get out. Okay.
Liquid Snake.
Now that we all get that, and I'm not gonna make that mistake again, ever, promise. I'm gonna continue with the intro. Yeah, so basically, last session, Amy Smith, also known as Snake, brought the fight to our players by suddenly unleashing a new stand called Dead on Arrival that she can control, albeit with some difficulties. Indeed, it seems that this stand might not be Amy's after all, as it remembered and reacted to J5's music, not to mention it has beef with Emily's stand, Sound of Silence. Despite its fierce speed, however, the crew managed to turn the tables when Mastino trapped Amy and her original stand, Just Dance, inside the bucket of a bulldozer he just summoned, a bit earlier. Not to be outdone, however, Paul managed to outplay Dead on Arrival by freezing almost his entire body using his stand, Soldier of Heaven, rendering that impressive speed of Dead on Arrival virtually useless. The fight is near its end. I said that wrong. The fight is near its end. Does Amy have another trick up her sleeve, or will she taste defeat at the hands of our players? Find out on Dragon Ball Z! Just how to do it. It is.
yeah.
Set it up for the messages, and you put like a sponsor here.
Yeah, so the short of it is that we are in an incredibly advantageous position. I
Yeah.
have no idea how they can retaliate from this.
I guess we'll see. Maybe they
Yeah, we'll
can't.
see.
Maybe they. It's not like I make
a
a.
third stand.
Yeah, it's not like I'm thinking of these battles like 100% on my own. It's Yeah, a lot of the times they do. I mean, obviously, I can't predict you guys. It's impossible. Like I gave up on predicting you session 1. Like, all right, run him.
Thanks.
Yeah, as soon as you run Gideon over with that car, Mastino, I think I immediately realized, yeah, okay, yeah, it's no use. I'm just gonna make
To
a
be
stand
fair,
and see
that's
what
what
happens.
happens when you let someone have an ability that is create anything that can be bought.
I guess, yeah.
It's a really cool ability.
I don't know,
It's a
man.
great ability.
I don't know. I just thought that I don't know. He would do something else. And yeah. Anyway. Okay. So George is gonna step from now that she's freshly woken up, regained her consciousness, right? She's gonna walk over to this door, come out here, and just kind of poke her head out a little bit, and go, "Wow, you guys are kicking some ass! That's incredible!" And gonna start walking towards Emily, who I'm imagining is pretty stressed out. Again, you're in the middle of you haven't figured out this whole thing with the J5 disappearing from your memories and Amy Smith. Like, you know, Emily thinks that she's related to her somehow. You still have not found out
Yeah, how
why
I
that's
figure out
happening.
this whole like discount fucking Nueva Familia situation.
Please, bro, why do you do that to me? Discount never familiar. Oh, also, let me
I
just
mean,
play...
that's literally what it is. Like literally speaking.
I don't know.
Right, sorry, upgraded Nueva Familia. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, cool. It's cool.
True,
It's better.
because
Is that what you want
the
to hear?
stand user is not a child. True. It's not a child with a bad haircut.
All right, sure. So, the last thing that happened was that, as I said in the intro, Soldier of Heaven like froze most of Dead on Arrival's body, so it's just kind of like standing there, and man, it really does seem like it can't really do anything about this. It's trying to escape, and like, of course, if Paul, you get the feeling that if you take off your attention, then I don't know, it might do something. Like you're still you have to concentrate to keep it
Paul
still,
sees,
basically.
he sees an advantage position, where there is one. So like he sees everyone trapped. let's keep this guy trapped. There is no reason to fuck around, you know.
Yeah, okay, that makes
One
sense.
entire stand like neutralized is very good.
So you wanna focus on just keeping him, keeping a lockdown on him, just...
Yeah. Whatever's happening over there, my boys got it. I'm gonna concentrate on whatever's happening with my
Alright.
stand.
As Amy's screams start to, because Anthony, you put your hair on fire.
Oh yeah, I lit her hair on fire. That too.
Oh yeah.
As her,
That happened. Yeah.
yeah, as her just horrible pain screams start to kind of subside, probably because she had her stand put out the flames or something. You kind of hear from the inside of the bucket. I'll get you all for this. I'll make sure of it. And Mastino, you start. You have your hands on the wheel of the bulldozer, and you see the steering wheel start to tremble a little bit, start to like shake. Not that much, and then like you look around and you see the whole bulldozer is starting to shake a little bit, and it kind of like it keeps shaking for a little bit, and then suddenly it moves back, but like an inch, not very much, but like it gets pushed, so that there's a little bit more of a gap between the wall and the bucket, and as soon as that happens, all of you see just a trillion zombies on the inside of the bucket. There's so many of them that they're just forcing the bulldozer off the wall. And I'm just gonna slap a bunch of them here, I guess. But there's like you see hands and legs
Christ.
and just fucking and heads just fucking
Oh, you got
poking
this
out,
one.
poking out of the side. And
It's a wonder she didn't die to entity cramming.
You just hear,
Yeah, they're just Paul over here, just looking at this without the stand. It's like, yeah, Paul, you go. You got this, Paul. You got this.
I'm still armed with a bat. I will raise it, but I won't move.
Yeah, you're trying to hold down Dead on Arrival, because it is Dead on Arrival, now that this has happened, is desperately trying to get to Amy, like no matter what, and it's so dedicated that it kind of pushes like it crawls on the ground at this point, more than basically the bottom half of its body is all ice. It cannot move it an inch. But it's crawling with its hands. Yeah, it's trying to make its way towards the gap at the side of the bucket here.
Okay, so I scream at Georgia and Emily, "Yo guys, can you help here?" And I go to try to see what I can do here so I can stop him.
Guys, we have some company.
Guys.
Honey, you got a big storm coming.
Georgia's gonna like.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna
Yeah,
press on the accelerator. I'm gonna try to combat this by pressing on the accelerator.
All right, yeah, that's something that you can for sure do. No, what she's doing is very much just a desperate last effort, right? And as soon as you hit as soon as you accelerate, you do squeeze them forward, and it's, yeah, well, you do hear from the inside or some shit like that. Probably, it's bad. It's and I love, you know what I love in TTRPGs, when in my head, there's no way this is not gonna be the most disgusting thing you ever fucking, like, there's just no way. I have to describe this.
She's like getting crushed by a bunch of corpses. This is extremely disgusting. Yeah.
To be fair, she's the one who put them there.
She's trying to
but,
escape,
you know,
man. She's trying to
It's
she's
still
trying to
just
escape.
a very disgusting death. If she dies like this, it's a very disgusting death.
Oh my god.
Paul, I'm gonna need you to roll something to try and hold this fucking maniacal thing. To try and hold Dead on Arrival down.
I'm thinking about it. Like, what is he gonna do? Is he gonna?
You're not
gonna
sure
attack?
exactly.
I mean, probably,
it's going
probably,
towards
probably
the bulldozer.
nothing. Yeah, probably nothing that we like. So yeah, I have to hold him.
Most definitely.
I will probably like at this point, like hit him with the bat. Like Paul walks up and just hits him with the bat. Sit down, stop, don't move.
Okay. I don't know why I found that funny, but I guess that is kind of funny. But sure, yeah, go ahead.
It's pretty funny.
I'd say effectiveness is
using actions, strength.
Sure. I'd say
use
effectiveness. I'd say effectiveness is like standard. No, that's for position. Normal, I think it's for. I need to check these freaking things. Effectiveness is like medium, and position is safe. Yes, even if you somehow miss, it's not like he can do anything about it. It's not like the rival can retaliate.
Fuck.
That was not good. You
Yeah, I gotta
somehow
see
miss.
No, wait, I don't.
No, okay.
I can't. No, Paul is not having fun. Like he inhaled some of the fucking cigarette ash that was on him because you.
Yeah, he
dived
stuck his head in the
trash
bag.
Like and just hits the ground.
Oh, you're not gonna use a spirit die, right?
I don't have a spirit day.
Oh, you don't? Where'd you use it? Anyway. Yeah, somehow Paul misses. It's probably, yeah, it's what he said, right? A bit of cigarette ash just, gets on his nose and he just fucking sneezes and just hits the side of the concrete there. Kind of weakly.
Can you check the stream? Can you check the stream because it's not the? I don't know if it's showing the.
I'm pretty sure it is. I'm looking at it. It looks correct. And occasionally I'm moving it around just to like check if it seems correct.
The chat has.
Oh, the chat though. Oh, because yeah, of course. Why would it be easy? Why would? Why the fuck?
Yeah, why would we not have technical difficulties?
Why would something be easy when it could be hard?
Ooh.
Simple question, really.
Question.
Okay, why?
Hey yo! Hey yo! Okay, I'm the only one that got that, I think. I found that way too funny.
What happened? Did I say something? Oh.
Nothing.
Hey,
Nothing.
yo.
Don't worry about it.
All right. Well, I guess Lucy and Hukas are the only ones in on it.
Yep.
I don't know why it's not. The stream has a skill issue. True.
There's a joke. None of us are getting it.
I'm gonna.
No, I get
do
it.
that.
But it is then.
No, I'm gonna
Paul will kill himself.
do that. Okay, I think it's fixed. Aha.
Yo.
Can I see? Yes, I can see it.
Dice
Good.
roll.
Bask in the glory of my nut
Let's
one.
pretend that this is fine. Okay. True. All of that just to see a nat one. Womp womp. Okay,
The
yeah.
glamorous nat one.
Let's keep going. So, yeah, so Paul just weakly hits the side of the concrete there, right beside the head of Dead on Arrival. Well, I guess what's gonna happen is that Dead on Arrival is gonna move a bit closer to the bulldozer. It's, you know what? I'm gonna give it to Dead on Arrival. I'm gonna give it something to work with. So what it's gonna do is that it's gonna crawl really fast now that you missed your attack, and you see it. Instead of going for the bucket, it's gonna start climbing onto the driver's seat of the bulldozer. It's gonna try to get
Well,
Mastino.
good thing the bulldozer has no friction. Thing.
Oh yeah, true.
It's gonna slip off like a
All
fucking
right.
idiot.
Yeah. That's totally what's gonna happen. Dead on arrival in its frantic, state, trying to fucking save its stand user. It's gonna like try to climb the side of the bulldozer and just immediately fall down. And it looks to immediately, like almost immediately, it just turns back around, and it's gonna try again, and then fail again, just fall back down a second time, and it doesn't look like it's gonna stop. So Paul, you're just watching it, basically desperately trying to get on the driver's seat, right? But it doesn't look like it's a threat anymore.
That decision to remove the friction from the bulldozer has been paying off for like the entire battle. This is like the fourth time that it pays off.
Yeah, it's honestly crazy. I love how every single one of your stands has at least a few situations where they're super OP, and you wouldn't think it wouldn't be obvious that they would be OP, but yeah, nothing can climb. The zombies can climb the fucking bulldozer. It's not like that's how it all works. Anyway,
Not like they're smart enough to try another way.
true. Imagine make a fucking ladder out of zombies. All right. So that is happening.
Don't give him ideas.
Okay, so that's happening, and yeah, basically, Dead on Arrival, not really that big of a threat anymore. It's too caught up in trying just desperately to try to save its stand user. Georgia is going to tap Emily on the shoulder, or like hold her shoulder for a bit, and say, "Where's your dad?"
Huh? I guess I'm gonna look. Is he like not underneath?
And Emily, I guess Emily might have forgot, but you remember J5's in the bucket. Just Dance is holding him. So entity cramping? Yeah, cramming. My bad. He's in danger, right?
I remembered there was a reason why I didn't boil the bucket and put the heat just into the bucket of the thing and put it into her hair directly. That's what it was.
Oh. Alright,
now we remember this.
Bruh. Alright, Emily, what do you wanna do about it?
Is he still like there or?
He's there. He's in the bucket. He's getting fucking crushed.
I don't know what I can do about it. It's not my fucking excavator.
Surely,
You know, like, hey, Mastino. I don't think this is gonna like, there's someone in there that we don't want to burn.
Well, okay, like, do you want me to, like, back off so the zombies can eat us instead? Is that the plan?
She's gonna stop there for that because it's
didn't you try talking this out before? Like, I think she's gonna kill us. I don't think there's the pacifism option in here.
Okay, what if we, and Paul, like, let's just kind of choose, what if we negotiate with them, you know? Like,
didn't we
looking
try
at
that?
Emily, like, kind of, well, how about we do it again, you know? They seem to be in a more desperate position this time.
Okay, now, you think now they might be more open to negotiation. Oh, okay.
Just
Maybe.
Just let me try it. And
Yeah,
Paul is
look,
gonna...
I'm gonna let you try. If it goes wrong, I'm just killing her. If it goes wrong, I'll let you try though.
All right.
And then he's gonna back off the bulldozer. He's gonna like reverse a little bit.
Oh my
Just a
god.
tiny bit.
It's not-
I hope.
Right, let's negotiate.
Yeah, you back off a little bit, and as soon as you back off, that little bit of you know, yeah, I mean that little bit of okay, I basically Amy and her zombies take advantage of you backing up even a little bit, and they push the fucking the bulldozer like you wanted to back off what, like, I don't know, maybe 5 centimeters, something like that. Maybe, I don't know how many inches is that, but like I'd say they push it. They push it like a
Well,
2 feet or 3 feet, like, and it's
so like here.
that's a bit far, no? I don't know.
So like here.
Basically, they get like a
Like half a meter?
yeah, like half a meter, like a
No,
person's
yeah.
width, like a person's width, which is way more than they got before.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so it's not that much, but it's just enough to where like one zombie here and one zombie here escape, and you hear from the inside, and you hear from the inside, and like Amy taking some breaths. And you
Okay,
do
I will-
get a glimpse of Amy. I don't know what Mastino wants to do, if he wants to accelerate again, but you do get a glimpse of Amy.
No, I don't think she wanted that. I think that's just what happens if it's crammed with zombies. I back off, some of them are gonna spill out. That's just what's gonna happen.
Some of them spill out, yeah, yes, but it's not like she doesn't seem to manage to be able to get out from that little window of opportunity.
Well, yeah, fuck her. I'm not gonna move. I'm not gonna move the bulldozer at all. I'm gonna keep it where it is now.
Okay. So you're gonna slightly like accelerate
I'm just
a little bit
gonna-
just to keep the position. Yeah. Paul, you do have a zombie in front of you. It's not that hard to dodge it, but you do have a zombie in
I'm just
front
gonna
of you.
smash it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Alright.
Not gonna be very hard. 4, good enough.
Alright.
You smash that fucking
4.
thing. And I'd say like for good measure, you just like throw it all the way here. Gives you a few good moments before it gets back up and tries to attack you again. So that zombie's gonna be over here for now. Oh,
And
and
I'm gonna get
no, go ahead.
I'm gonna get close to the bucket basically. Like I'm getting ready to like talk to you.
Okay, what do you say?
Well, this doesn't seem to be going very well for you, Ems. I'm trying to like hear, is he panting? Is he like...
She's very much panicking. She's gasping for air. She was been getting suffocated in there for a good while. I'd say like no, you can't see here. I think you see like one of your hands is sticking out of like just a pile of corpses of zombies. She's almost completely surrounded by zombies, and that one hand is sticking out. It's limb, and when you say that, she turns in and she flips you off, and just says, "Fuck you." You have no idea. what
Maybe
you
we
feel
shouldn't
like.
be so rush.
You might not want to open your mouth when you are, surrounded by corpses. You might not want to open your mouth.
It's JoJo's dialogue. It penetrates through everything.
Anyway, Mastino is
Talking is a free action.
Mastino's gonna look over to Paul. He's gonna be like, "We're looking for her dad. Do you see him in there?"
No.
Yeah, I'll take a
Oh,
peek.
sorry,
I'll
sorry.
take a
Let me just. No.
Thanks, KP. Thanks for the $5.
Oh,
Yo.
boy, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yo.
What a legend. Fuck yeah.
Enjoying the stream. Just
What
take
a
my money.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, my
I'm
man.
really glad you're enjoying it. All right. Well, that was lovely. That was lovely. Now let's get back to the corpse pile. Well, it's so crammed in there that well, Amy just kind of goes, "I don't see him. No, I can barely see my feet, let alone him. I don't even know where he is right now."
Okay, how about you retract that beautiful hand of yours and reach out to see if you can grab him? How about that?
Fuck you! What are you
Because
giving
the
me?
way I see it,
Give me
you have
orders now.
No, this is where you don't speak. Okay, this is where you shut up and you let me speak. Okay, so you have 4 stand users that you have pissed off, and you have taken hostage the father of one of them. This is not good, Ems. You're gonna get killed. So how about you listen to me, and we stop this at once?
Yeah, you're not gonna have to worry about him anymore. Not in a little bit. Just you wait.
Okay, yeah, no. We gotta think of something else.
Emily's
he-
looking
he's
ready,
dead,
just like charging there.
I agree
If
with
he's
KP.
already dead, we're just gonna kill
That
you.
kills people.
As soon as he says that, you all again get that lapse in memory I talked about J5. But more specifically, you've listened to a few songs of J5's, and
Unwillingly.
right now when you try true, now when you try to remember them, you get this just bizarre feel like Amy's the one who made them. And the zombies are gonna kind of like kneel down at this moment. They're gonna like seem to almost malfunction. And Paul, you suddenly feel like as if Dead on Arrival is like disappearing, or like something close to. It's like it turns transparent, and you turn and look to Soldiers of Heaven holding Dead on Arrival, and you see just Dead on Arrival being like kind of like semi-transparent, as if it's disappearing. It doesn't look particularly happy about that, but yeah, that's what it seems like. It's like half transparent, and it kind of like it doesn't move anymore. It's almost like it's kind of lethargic, as if it's either taking too much damage or whatever is happening to it is preventing it from exerting its full strength and speed. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay, so why are we keeping her alive? She's clearly erasing this. I don't.
No, I
remember
will
his
say-
name.
no, I will say Emily is just gonna like if nothing else happens, she will just go for the kill after that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I have-
this is where we go for the kill. This is
That,
where
nothing
we go
else
for the
happens.
kill.
You can go.
I have one more thing I want to try.
Okay.
it's not talking.
Okay, Mister.
It's
Go
all right.
ahead.
So,
Go ahead.
can I have Soldier of Heaven throw me his rifle?
Yeah,
While
sure, I
he's,
guess.
Like, can he? Because in my head, he's not like hugging him. You know, he's freezing him around.
I'd
not,
say
like,
he's
straight up hugging him.
kind of. Yeah. Okay. Sure. I'd say you can do that. You can have Soldier of Heaven throw you his rifle. And I don't
Alright,
think that
so-
that would take any action. You just do it. But what do you want to do with that?
Yeah. I grab the rifle. I get on this ledge, and I try to like push the barrel like on her head, but from above, like from the gap.
You're just gonna try. Okay, so you're just
Just
gonna
like
try to
straight
kill
up, like,
her, basically.
I want no, I'm not gonna pull the trigger yet, but I want to make her feel like the barrel.
Does
metal,
the rifle have how do you call it, a bayonet attached to it?
No, it doesn't. You can take it out, but on default, the Soldier of Heaven doesn't have that.
Okay,
So
no,
you wouldn't have that.
you wouldn't have a
by
bayonet.
default attached.
Okay, good enough.
Like, you think a post guy like, I'm trying to threaten your fucking mercs here from above with a bayonet. That would be fun as fuck. No.
Okay, I mean, sure, yeah. You want to basically threaten her.
Yeah, I'm just kind of.
I'd say,
Yeah,
okay, you can do that, but you're gonna have
like,
to roll
I'm
for it.
pushing her. I push her with a barrel. I'm like, your move, Snake. I'm gonna roll for it.
Yeah, move, Snake. Nice.
Snape.
Another $2. That's crazy.
Oh my. Hey, another 2. Don't kill me, you can fix here.
I'm trying so hard. I'm trying out here.
I'm trying, points a rifle at your head.
It's the only way. Okay, my sway's 1.
Go ahead and...
This one's a bad one as well.
It's gonna be 4.
4. I mean, fine.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Success! Yay, guys!
I don't know,
it's a
man.
success, guys!
It is Amy Smith.
It's a success!
Snake. It is Amy we're talking about. What do you tell her? Exactly.
I mean, I don't think words will do anything right now. Just like, I'm gonna shoot you.
Just
you
gonna
know?
point a
I'm
barrel
gonna
at
shoot
your head.
you. What do you wanna do? Chicken.
Your
Chicken or
move,
what?
Snake.
I'm gonna roll for Snake here. I'm gonna roll, but obviously I'm not gonna show you this roll. But I wanna see.
Nice. One.
Fuck. She got a 5. So I wanna see if she believes you, and I don't think she believes you.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
You point the barrel at her head, and almost, and she goes, "Really? The first guy to try and talk me out of it is gonna try to kill me now? I'm not buying it, soldier."
Well, fuck it, I have a smoke grenade too if you want that.
How about you let other people try to murder her now? That's peace has failed. Negotiations have broken down.
Yeah,
No,
no, Paul is not in the business of shooting random
Alright,
women.
Emily,
So, like...
we're going for the kill.
Hey,
she's
you
still
tried
trapped
it. You
in the
tried
little,
peace.
Like, so she's still trapped in the little thingy, right? In the little,
Yeah, it's like a ball of corpses around here.
little thing.
Yeah.
And my father is somewhere in there.
Yes.
All right. I guess I
Oh no, internet.
silence because that would just like kill everything in there, including my father.
Can you say that one more time?
But I can't really go in for the kill right now because I would also kill my father in
You
there.
have a lot of AoE, yes.
But I can go for the mass knockout. I can go for the
Non-disturbance
I'm
again.
closer. Hold on. I'm closer, right?
just-
Can I try, pulling her out? I can grab her arm and pull her out so that Emily can beat the shit out of her.
Okay. Why don't you work together then? Why don't you make this one action? It's gonna be kind of hard because you're kind of
Okay.
far away. I'm gonna give Emily the benefit of the doubt that throughout all this time you've moved closer. How about that? I think that makes sense. And but you're gonna have to figure out how Mastino's gonna pull her out and also just fucking throw her at Emily so that.
She has an arm sticking out, so I feel it's obvious he's gonna pull her by the arm that's sticking out.
Sure. Yes. I don't know.
I think Emily
it's kind of
can
hard to
deduce
Sure,
that.
sure. Okay, we'll see. How about you roll and we'll see. I'm not exactly sure how.
Okay, what would that be like a strength? I guess.
That makes sense to me. That it would be like a strength, yeah.
Oh
Because
my god, I
like
have a 1 in strength. It's just gonna be like I try to pull her and I just can't. The corpses are too heavy.
that's what I was thinking this whole time. Like,
Wow.
oh my god.
I try to pull her and I shatter both of my arms. Under the force of doing this, my arms snap off.
You grab
Mastino
here.
No, I'll help you.
Mastino tries to grab her, and then out of habit, after failing, goes, "That was a warning shot." Wait.
That was a warning.
Okay,
I'll help you, right?
Yeah, go
I'll
ahead.
help him.
Go ahead. You can help him. Yeah.
Yeah, just straight up help him
wait.
get out.
I think that gives Supa one more die. It's an assist.
Yeah.
And I'm.
Watch this.
Roll again.
Watch this.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I'm out.
Okay. I think.
Oh, I'm weak.
I think you, with the help of Paul pulling a little bit, you managed to do it. Like Paul is also pulling as well, and you managed to do it. But because of that assist action, I think like Paul, when she's pulled out, Paul like how you call it, falls back suddenly.
Of course,
hits
yeah.
his
Humiliate
head.
me more, yeah.
It's look, assist actions are supposed to give you a bit of exhaustion, and I think it makes sense that. Okay, you gonna be like that,
And my glasses fly out, and I don't know where they are, and then I'm gonna search for my
like
glasses.
Batman.
while going on
just
the floor.
humiliate
from
Paul,
Yeah.
push him to the ground, make sure he
Oh,
never
jeez.
does anything cool ever. I mean, you kick the shit off
And
Dead
they're
or
gonna
Alive.
point at me,
that
and
was-
I'm like, that's the guy that tried diplomacy.
Oh my god.
I mean, hey,
Okay, then you don't hit your head.
Emily will.
You don't hit your head, but you do gain like I'd say 4 exhaustion, just flat, just to make up for the 3.
Flat. Okay.
Yeah, just to make up for the
Yeah,
nat
that's
3.
fine. That's fine. I am
Dying,
2 away from
Yeah.
death.
and it. What?
Is that? No, wait. I read that wrong. No. Sorry. I read that wrong. I read
If
that
you
wrong.
were 2 from
False alarm.
dead, you wouldn't be able to like. You wouldn't be able to move a
no,
muscle.
I am-
you did
I'm
it on
sorry.
the ground.
I'm sorry. No, that was I read that wrong.
Just how much do you have right now? How much exhaustion?
35.
That's a lot. That's a lot of
30,
exhaustion.
actually 36.
35. Jesus Christ.
Did
Actually,
you
it's actually
like
Yeah, you
forget to reset between the battles? What the fuck?
If,
Yeah, what happened?
if you don't fight
No,
for...
it's just this fight.
It's just this fight? That's incredible.
Yeah.
Can't
Guys-
do you.
Oh,
He's
he's got a
been going
gift.
for a few
Holy
episodes.
shit.
That's crazy, I guess. Wow.
Fight,
Dislocated
Paul,
shoulder,
just
heavy
gets,
bruising.
so much exhaustion.
Yeah. I think based on all the elements that you have amassed, this shouldn't be possible. I think you shouldn't be able to... I think you would have failed
Okay, I
all
have-
your previous actions just automatically because you just like, you can fucking move.
No, because okay, listen. Okay, I'm sorry. The exhausted, which is 30 exhaustion, is exhausted. The effect, and
Yeah,
it says
what
your
does it do?
user actions cannot have extreme effect.
Yeah,
but I'm
yeah.
sure because I've been looking at it that I never did anything that has extreme effect. Right?
Yeah,
now, as of now.
you didn't do anything that requires extreme effect. Yeah, okay. It's fine, I guess. Anyway, you get
I
another
also
4
did the
exhaustion
shoulder.
just to make up for the...
Okay, yeah.
Let's just stop right there. Maybe
Hey,
I'll have you
well,
later tell me exactly what's up with your... Sorry, yeah?
Well, luckily, that just leaves you at 39, so you can still have your standout.
Nice!
Yeah.
How does that interact with Babylon? Because technically, I don't summon Babylon, technically.
You
My
wouldn't
guess
be
is
able
that-
to turn things into... Like, you can like
Okay,
make
that's fair.
like a poof.
Wouldn't be
and
able
nothing
to
happens.
use the ability.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, nice. You pull out Amy successfully. and she kind of like, well, as soon as you pull her out, you almost immediately wanna like, how you call it? You almost instinctively drop her again because as you look at her, she's fucking horrific. Her hair is burned off. Half her face is severely burned. And makeup is all fucked up. Don't even fucking think about that. And yeah, she looks fucking terrible. It was so disgusting you almost dropped her. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. But you hurl her towards Emily? That's what you want to do?
Sure.
Either like we
Alright,
hold her
then.
up, like we fucking hold her up, or we toss her at Emily.
I think you're the one who pulled her, like, you're the one who has her, you know, who has grabbed her.
Right now.
So
yeah.
it's up to you.
Honestly, both options have advantages and disadvantages. I'm gonna hold her up. I'm just gonna hold her up in front of Emily like a punching bag.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna hold her up like a punching bag and then turn to Emily.
War crimes. It's the war crimes we were talking about.
As you hold her up and towards Emily, she like her body kind of like ragdolls a little bit, and she's gonna go. I was so close. Oh, I don't think you cannot prevent it. No. I always suffered this humiliation and this fucking loneliness. I was always in the shadow of someone. This is not fair. And I was so fucking close. I was gonna get J5's body. I was gonna get his fans, get his fame, all this shit that he has. Hey, Emily. Have you ever wondered why there are no more street artists from Melbourne?
Oh no.
Yeah. They're all me now. That's what Just Dance does. It's a useless fucking stand. Except it can make me into other people. Yes. Wish it I would become what I always wanted to be. I can see it, I can feel it. I would be famous and everyone would love me and listen to my music. But then you showed up. You messed me up. Look at this. Look what you did to me. And Amy.
Worry. Yeah.
And she's gonna bro. And she's gonna like kick out, try to like kick out of Mastino's grip. But I don't think she succeeds. I don't think that you have to roll for this.
I'm just gonna hold her, and Mastino's gonna be like, "Look, I'm sure they have therapists down in hell. You're gonna be fine."
You fucking losers! I'm gonna kill all of you! And actually, as he says that, you see Just Dance leaping out of the corpses without J5, and he's gonna try to like kick Mastino in the face.
I'm gonna use Amy as a shield. I'm just gonna point Amy towards the attack.
I think we would roll for that. I think because I wanna see if the stand is. Yeah,
that's
sure. Roll that shit.
How much speed do I have? I have 2 speed. Surely that's gonna be. Let me roll. There you go.
Sheesh! Nice.
Nice.
That's 4 spirit eyes.
Oh my god. No, please. Oh my god. Yeah, no, we haven't dealt with that yet. Anyway, we haven't thought about anything. We haven't, yeah. 4 spirit eyes, yeah. Nothing wrong with this. That works as intended. Not a bug, it's a
I'm
feature.
gonna use her as a shield, like the stand attacks.
Yes,
I'm just
yes,
gonna
yes.
use Amy as a human shield. That's what I'm gonna do.
So, the stun leaps out, leg first, trying to kick you, and you just very quickly and almost casually just like, and just turn Amy towards the attack, and Amy gets fucking, oh man, yeah, it's ugly. She gets fucking wrecked by the Just Dance's heel, and her head just like ricochets on the side brutally, just like there's almost snaps and just goes.
There's like this sickening crack sound.
Yeah, thank you. Oh yeah. Oh my. And as soon as that crack is heard, Just Dance it was in the air. It like you had like how you call it? It goes limb mid-air and just drops head first on the ground here. And a few moments later, Amy like slowly turns her head, and at about the same time, her stand like really just puts its hands down and tries to get up, but it cannot. So it's gonna like struggle to get up. Yeah, so but like, you fucking deactivated his stun mid battle. Maybe it would be cooler if it disappeared. Whatever.
Let it be known that this is the second time that Amy gets hit by a kick from her own stand while trying to avoid an attack from Mastino.
Is it? Oh, that's
This is the
crazy.
second time.
Is it the second time, really?
The first time was when she was trying to dodge the bulldozer by having the stand kick her out of the way, and she rolled a 1.
Oh my god.
So the stand just fucking kicked her, and she fell on the ground, and then I trapped her into the bulldozer.
Mastino just went, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah,
If it works.
In honor of the other $5 that KP has now sent us. Womp womp.
Nice.
Womp. Womp.
So,
Oh my god, thank you so much.
so she's still alive. Right?
Yes, it's better still
I'm
alive.
gonna hold that up.
Don't
I'm
worry.
gonna hold that up still to you.
Emily's gonna walk up, crack her knuckles, and be like, "You know, wannabe, you lack imagination. You say we fucked up your face. I say, overdo anything long enough and it becomes a brand.
No.
So, how about we make your face into
Don't
a
do
brand?
this.
Sound of silence!"
And Sound of Silence, she's just gonna go, ah! And, oh, there you go, that's a good one.
And just
Go ahead and roll for that. You're gonna kick her ass, let me just... Oh, you know what? I wanna have you roll. It doesn't matter. You're gonna kick her ass regardless. I just wanna see like.
I mean, yeah. Imagine in this situation if he rolls 1, what happens then? Like
3.
well,
This
it's
is
all
worse than 1. It's the middle of the road. Well, it doesn't matter. Ignore this roll completely. Sound of Silence completely looks Amy head on and is like, "Are you ready?" And Amy's gonna go, "No!" And Sound of Silence is gonna fucking butter her. Just completely annihilate her, like beating meat. And this time, your punches feel way more like they have an impact. right? Before she had it's almost like she had an invisible shield over here that kind of like protect her. This time, nah, you're kicking her ass, and she has nowhere to run. She feels the full force of that fucking stun rush, and I mean full like I'd say like at least 5 page stun rush. At least, not quite 7 pages, but 5 pages.
I think that can track.
Oh, there's just a
No,
Mastino behind there, just holding her up. Just is he not feeling the stand rush as well?
I want to say no. I think you're just vibing.
Nah. No, the
Vibing.
thing is that they're like that's part of why. It's because he's making sure that she gets hit with every punch.
Yeah, and you just go. You just fucking keep hitting her. And then, how do you want to finish this? What do you want the final punch to, like, any direction preference, any particular spot you want to hit here?
You know what? We're underground, right?
Hold on,
Yes.
Skorak.
I
You know
would
what
say
would be cool?
the final one.
You know what would be cool? If, like, I toss her up in the air and then you hit her mid-air, and that's the final hit.
Oh yeah, the final one. I want it to be an uppercut that makes a hole through the ceiling so that the moonlight can come in. Because
That's
it's like,
cool.
you know, still the middle of the
Oh,
night.
nice.
That's cool. That's raw.
Wait, sorry. So you want to punch her?
So yeah, we can see
That's-
Mastino tosses her.
Yeah? Sorry, I missed that a little bit.
Mastino tosses her, and then Samuel's Mastino tosses her in the air, and Samuel's uppercuts her through the ceiling, making a hole. So now, like, the moonlight is coming in and, like, bathing down on Emily.
Oh my god, you gotta send it all the way up. Okay. Nice. I think exactly what you described happens, and you just land that final fucking punch, send her up. You, like the ceiling keeps cracking, and like a few of the pillars that Mastino knocked out before, like in combination with the damage you just received, like a bunch of debris just falls all around you. It's almost like the whole place is collapsing, but you're way too cool in this moment to fucking care. And you send her through the fucking roof. And if we get an outside perspective real quick, it's like the shipping container. Yeah, it's like if you see like the shipping container from outside, like a hole just bursts on the top of it, and Amy just fucking does like a few spins in the air before smashing into the ground like a pebble. No resistance whatsoever. Sheesh. I think her stun almost immediately deactivates. It's gone. Bizarrely, you see Dead on Arrival. You see Dead on Arrival disappears as well. And as soon as Dead on Arrival disappears, all of the zombies disappear. And in the pile of where the bulldozer's bucket was, now that all the zombies have disappeared, you see J5 unconscious on the ground. But yeah, you fucking got there, dude.
Oh my god.
She dead?
She's
Yeah.
dead.
She is
I wonder
gone.
what the fuck
And
does like
fucking
Anthony
crumbles.
think about this, because like I think Anthony saw everything. So like what the fuck does Anthony think about everything that happened just now?
You know, Anthony, who I didn't do much, so I'm just gonna say he was fighting off the zombie that was trying to fucking eat him.
That must have been epic.
Yeah, it was either as super epic or really pathetic, and you can think whichever one. Anthony's just he just kind of gets up once the zombie's gone, looked over, saw everything, and just kind of, she kind of got what she deserved. He's not really too torn up about it.
You know, the employee training is working wonders on you.
Look, in Anthony's
try.
mind,
I
as soon
did
as you've
try.
killed multiple people, then you're like killed multiple innocent people, then like that's the line.
Yeah, you kind of had it coming.
Anyway, Mastino is gonna like clean his hands. You know, he's gonna like brush his hands together to like get the dust off, and he's gonna be like, you know, those cops. Doesn't that mean that there's no one at the crime scene now? We can just go there and investigate freely.
George is gonna like move forward. First of all, she's gonna like tap Emily on the back, kind of hard, kind of makes you you know cuts forward a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, like a little. And she goes, "Nice work. You got that bitch."
Oh, yeah, thanks. Whew. You see, like, is like the adrenaline has gone, like, you know, through the roof, and she's still kind of like, you know, disoriented.
Yeah, and she's gonna move forward after. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
No, she's just kind of like, she's like, oh man, and she's like trying to kind of like, you know, relax, like, you know, she's basically like completely like full on like intense.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. And Georgia's gonna move forward as like after what Mastino said. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. How many cops did you count anyway? Like 4 here? I don't think they would have sent more than that. Okay, Georgia is gonna. Georgia's gonna be like, I guess.
Like, ignore Georgia.
Imagine.
Fuck. No.
Okay. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, J5 is still unconscious.
Was she talking to me or someone else? I thought.
She was talking to like the
Yeah.
group, I guess, but mostly Mastino, because he said that there are no more cops anymore above where the crime scene was, because, well, you know, Amy killed all of them. Oh, also, let me remove Amy from the. It has no business being here.
Guess in a roundabout way, this did help us. I'm sorry, guys.
Hey, can I check your dad? I don't know. I mean, do you even really want me to help him? I don't know.
Anthony's already helping
Yeah,
him.
help him. What?
I don't know. I'm just asking. I didn't get the full story. You were all awkward and shit around him. I don't know. Fine, I'll help. She makes. Let me summon her stand again. She summons 25 and gets 25 to make like a defibrillator. I'm not saying that correctly, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. And yeah, she's gonna basically like you look around a little bit. I don't know how to work one of these things, but I don't know. They use them in the movies all the time.
Anthony goes, I have first aid training.
You do? Oh
So,
my
like-
god, the luck.
Yeah.
I guess direct my stand on how to use them. Or like tell me.
Yeah,
I don't know.
he'll like kind of fucking I get okay. This is gonna be a really funny description. It's like those it's like a weird version of those romantic let me help you. This is how you like put arms around. This is how you like use a golf club or something, except it's a fucking defibrillator and we're trying to save someone's goddamn life.
What? Georgia is gonna like see you get like I don't know, oddly close to the stand.
It's just a really funny juxtaposition. And
Maybe.
not like actually romantic at all.
Let me
my
so that understands. And just after a while, it's going like, yeah, alright, that's the worst way you could have possibly done, but whatever. Trying to shake off the awkwardness. But
Anthony has no awkwardness whatsoever. He's like,
zero.
"What? It worked."
Yeah, and I think I'm still gonna roll for it because, like, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be obviously easier since
Yeah.
Anthony gave advice at 2. Yeah, I don't know. That's fine, I guess. That's all right.
He's still injured.
Yeah, basically. But 25 very much, does the... Maybe you say the clear, because...
Clear.
clear! Psh, and just fucking
Clear.
zaps him. Yeah. And J5 immediately, like, as soon as that happens... What happened? Man, this sucks. Oh. Is the club alright? It's fucked up. There's stuff missing. Is that a fucking bulldozer? And kind of looks around and then finally notices Emily and kind of gets up and kind of limping, but you see, like, he kind of like he's limping, but he's resisting kind of the pain, and he hurriedly walks over to Emily and is like taking her over. Are you right? Ames, yo, talk to me.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm fine, Dad. I'm all right.
You sure?
Just
You have some debris in your hair. Is he like
yeah.
really dismissive, kind of like, sloppily shake some debris off your hair and off your jacket, kind of like displaces your jacket a little bit in the process. Go and just like checks you out a little bit, like, yeah, you do seem alright, I guess. What happened to Amy?
Yeah, I told you I'm fine.
And he goes, what happened to Amy? Where is everyone actually? Oh, and he kind of looks around at the corpses. Oh no, they did disappear. Yeah, okay. He wouldn't have seen anything then. He kind of looks around like, where is everyone?
We're
They,
at the
went
renovation
home.
thing?
They all went home.
Home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What time is it?
Yeah.
Dude, it's 2 a.m. Fucking pussies. What is this?
You
He
passed
would-
out, man. You blacked out cold. You went out cold, man. You missed everything.
In my defense, he would definitely say that.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
definitely the kind of dude that would say that.
Yes, he is.
It's like 2 a.m. barely started partying. Like, they just left. That's fucking sucks.
Yeah, well, the DJ fainted.
You mean Amy? Oh, I had her take over, man. She's
Yeah,
oh,
she's gone too. So what do you think?
Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense that everyone fucking left. Fucking
Yeah.
would let you.
No, wait. Dad, she sucks. What? Why did you let her?
I don't know.
Why?
She was like more popular than I thought. Like I knew she was like, she was like very underground. I met her like a really long time ago, and she was like, some small artist, and I didn't care. But then like she started getting popular and shit, and I was like, I mean, I don't know, just shit sucks, but there has to be something to it, right? If everyone's listening to it.
You know what I could see? I could see it totally being a case of she murdered his actual girlfriend and then thus became his girlfriend.
Oh, that's fucked up.
That's also a
fucked up.
possibility, yes. But she became more popular than she should have because she was absorbing other street artists.
Yeah.
Yeah, so J5 has no fucking idea.
Yeah, obviously.
But like, does everything get erased? So like, even like social media posts, even like comments mentioning that artist.
Yes, literally everything. Like everyone,
It's a fucking
the world is
conceptual erasure. That's really strong.
It is. It's like the entire universe is rewritten, but Amy is that person now.
Interesting that when we were interesting that that one of the things that popped up was what was it? Fuck, I've forgotten it. Never mind. Continue. if I remember, I'll come back to it. ADHD ass.
Interesting that.
Yeah.
Interesting that.
J5 doesn't particularly look like he's in the mood for anything sentimental. He just kind of hangs out. Like, oh, he turns to Emily. Oh, are you gonna stay? Yeah, that'll be sick. We can go. Like, I'm gonna take you with me, like on some parties and shit. We can like DJ together. You know, you know how to work that stuff.
Wait, we can?
Yeah, totally. I mean, the only reason I didn't take you all this time is... Well,
Wait, why?
I don't... Look, I mean, it's your mother, right? It's your fault because she only wants you to study.
Did Mom have... God damn it. Fuck, she ruins everything.
Yeah. You see, he thinks for a little bit, like... Oh, should I double down on this? And he goes, yeah, for sure. Yeah, what up? It always ruins everything. Ugh. You know, your stickler mother just trying to keep you in line, you know, study. And he's gonna, like, walk over here.
She doesn't understand me at all.
Nope, not one bit. And he's gonna grab one of the bottles here. With still a little bit of let's go with beer, with a little bit of beer in it, and just, you know, casually take sips out of it, and go and lean against the bulldozer before immediately slipping to the floor because the bulldozer has no friction, and you fall. You falls on the ground. The beer, like a bottle, like cracks and spills all the beer all over the place. And he goes, "Oof! Oh man! Oh, what the fuck is that? Who?" That's some.
KP dropped $2 right now.
Yeah.
Hey! Oh my God, KP! The new.
That's a compensation.
Oh my god!
Oh my God!
Absolute goat.
The
KP is a goat.
one of the sponsors of City of Churches right now. Thank you so much. Oh
Bro,
yeah,
should
that's
be for a spirit die.
Wait, true. No, we shouldn't. Oh.
Nah.
Yeah, you know what? KP gets a spirit die. KP gets a spirit die. I want to give KP a spirit die as well. Congratulations. You may use it.
He bought a
Whatever.
spirit die. This is to win.
That wasn't my
Mastino's
intention.
Mastino's spirit die thing becomes too powerful, so we replace it with whenever we get a donation of any kind, Mastino gets a spirit die.
Yeah, because like he's got. I mean, it's money related.
Yeah,
that would be paid to win as fuck.
it would, but it'd be fun.
It would be very
You know, I
fun.
mean, hey, all of us have...
That would be like a really great custom condition. Like since we can't come up with any, that could be a great custom condition.
That's just what I was thinking.
I don't know.
That's
I
his
guess.
condition for getting, you know...
Yeah. I don't know.
Consumer
I'll
has a
think
condition.
about
I'm
it.
just gonna, like,
It kind of
whisper under my breath.
incentivizes.
I'm just gonna be like, guys, I'm kind of getting fucked. Can you like drop like $2 so I can get a free like this?
Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. I guess I'll think about it because that is really fucking
Yeah,
funny.
think about
but,
it. Think about it.
Yeah, it's a funny idea.
it's really fucking funny, but you know, it kind of
I am
incentivizes.
once again asking for your financial...
Yeah, it incentivizes, you know, dropping money. No. gameplay shouldn't
Yeah.
shouldn't overlap too much with money stuff because that's just awkward.
Yeah.
Hey,
I am
Thinking
once
about-
again asking for your financial support.
Oh,
oh, I should write that somewhere. Let me actually make a note real quick. I'm gonna write just the chatters and how many spirit dice have. So Don't Laugh has 1, and KP has 1 as well.
Nice.
That sounds like fun. Yeah, I like that.
Viewer interaction.
Viewer interaction. Honestly, as far as that goes, I think that's genius. At least like the first part,
Yeah, I think it's funny.
where like the viewers can get spirit die and then use them.
In Sequence
It's
Break, we
amazing.
had a stream at one point that it was basically a hey, you can donate and then change what is happening in the game. It was just a very non-serious game session thing. It was like a one shot. One of the things was like add in any character from any of our games just into the scene for no reason.
Bro, KP, stop! No!
bro, stop! What am I supposed to do?
Stop being
Give me
so
another one.
goated. We can handle it. Oh
And
my
the reason
god.
KP is one of my
Mazzano, you
commission
got $5
regulars.
in case. Oh my god, man.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Alright, wait enough time on this fucking on this fight. Come on,
Yeah, no, we are
the people
so-
want a show. We must give them a show.
Yeah. Oh, I can give a show. The fucking craziest shit is happening to me like right now. That's why I'm not really talking much right now. Some crazy shit is going on.
What is
If
up?
you want
What's
a
happening,
show.
man?
Okay, so basically, out
go
of
ahead,
nowhere,
Mazo.
I got a DM from Cookie Kaze out of nowhere. Unprecedented. I've never spoken to Cookie Kaze before. He's like, hey man, there's a guy spamming my chat in your name. Like, what's the deal with that? And I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean? Who's this guy? Can I have a name? And then they give me, oh, they're called the bot. They're just called the bot. And I'm like, I don't recognize them. I don't know who the fuck this is. So anyway, over the progress of this, 10, 15 minutes, there's been more accounts showing up. Like, fucking Supa's mom is in the Cookie Kaze's chat right now, spamming.
What the what? What?
I'm getting live on it.
What? Are you sure you're not behind all of them?
No,
Are you
I'm
sure?
here. I'm here doing the fucking Harmacists City of Churches. That'd be a little difficult.
I don't know, man.
I literally have an alibi. I literally have an alibi.
True.
Guys,
Oh
he's
my
a man of
God.
many talents. Not only with his lies.
The crossover is crazy.
Yeah, crazy crossover. Then what happens? Cookie Kaze DMs me and he's like, this bot guy says you have a challenge for me, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What are you saying? And then the Cookie Kaze is like, oh, I can give you a challenge though. And all of a sudden, I feel like it's like a GTA mission that I walked into an unskippable cutscene.
What?
And
What is happening?
Cookie Kaze tells me, what about you do a PVS5 with only year 1 units? And I'm like, I don't know, man. I mean, I guess, yeah, I can do that, maybe.
What?
And I tell him, I mean, I've done S5 with a randomizer already, so there's that. And so on stream, Cookie Kaze starts fucking shit talking my randomizer clear, just starts
fuck is
shit
going
talking
on?
it for some fucking reason.
This is an entire arc, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah, like,
there's been an entire arc. What are you guys were talking about? I went on a fucking super side quest while you guys were talking.
What the fuck?
And so I had to DM him again. I was like, dude, stop saying shit. You're missing the rule set. You didn't read the rule set of the randomizer. It makes sense if you read the rule set. Yeah, this is actually a Yakuza, Yakuza sub story.
Oh my god.
Insane. Insane.
Unbelievable fucking... That's an arc. Whole ass arc.
And no fucking chat. Some
What the
people in
fuck?
chat are shit talking me too. Because these guys started shit talking without reading the randomizer rules. So like, what the
hell?
fuck?
The sub story.
So, like, out of nowhere. What the fuck?
What happened?
What happened?
Yo, KP!
Hello.
Dropped
Yeah,
another
KP
$2.
sent, while I was telling the story, he sent $7 more. While I was telling the story.
Yeah.
KP.
Holy.
While you were telling the story, KP was
Holy.
still being a legend.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
exactly. You know, if we had the custom Spirit Eye thing, that would have been 2 more Spirit Eyes. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I guess. Man. If you drop another $10, I will give you like that's so wrong. I don't
No,
want to
no,
do that. That's so
Don't
wrong.
even-
$10
like, don't even give me the
and,
idea.
$10 and everyone levels up. Did you hear Axie? He said everyone levels up for $10.
No, stop
If anything,
incentivizing.
it would
That's
have
what
to
I
be
just
a
said.
once per customer type
No,
thing.
no, don't do it, KP. KP, don't do it.
Stop.
I can handle it. Stop. We'll never finish the stream.
yeah, that's,
We'll just keep congratulating and thanking KP for the next like
True.
40
For the rest of
minutes.
the stream. While the fucking Yakuza sub quest that I
Don't
got
do it.
roped into just continues.
Shit, wait, so he's on stream right now. Is he like shit talking? Like, it's live.
No, he shit talked before. He's done shit talking for now.
Okay.
The chat isn't though. I found
But yeah,
them.
he
So
DM'd me while on the stream. He was like, "Oh, there's a guy spamming in Supa's name. Let me DM Supa on the stream."
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Man.
so
How-
JoJo's,
how-
am I right?
Yeah.
JoJo's.
Oh
Okay,
wait.
to be fair, this was quite the bizarre adventure I just went on.
True.
Oh my god,
To
man.
be fair, this was quite the bizarre adventure.
He
Get-
said it.
Get
He
off my
said
stream. Get out. All right, let's get back in. Yeah, you know, like TTRPG, you know, like playing a game, like you know, like a prepared stuff.
True, we're doing something.
There's
we're doing
lore
something,
and
right.
stuff.
Yeah, true. There's this stuff going on, yeah.
You remind me. Yeah.
Okay, all right. That was fun. Nice side story though. I did like that.
Yeah, I went on a whole side quest over here.
All right. Oh yeah, you do level up. You do level up after this fight.
Oh.
That is something that I wanted to do.
Do what?
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
you do
Oh,
level up
yeah.
after this fight. It's nothing like
level
insane, but like
Okay,
I
so
have
what,
forgotten-
What does leveling up do? I
yeah,
forgot.
let's not figure that out now because I've
Yeah,
kind
we'll get to
of yeah, I kind of forgot exactly what yet. It's been so long.
Oh,
But you are supposed to
okay.
level up. Okay, so
we're gonna figure it out some other time.
yeah, we already kind of we went on this whole side tangent. Georgia George is gonna go. Yeah, basically just agree with. Well, actually, we were. No, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, as J5 is on the ground on his ass, George is gonna go. Yeah, Mastino. There are probably no guards. We can go check. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I
crimes-
said. If she made them into zombies, we can just go to the crime scene and just investigate.
All right. Who's with me? Let's go. And has he stand? It starts climbing.
I'm good. I'm shooketh. Okay, I'm good. I'm gonna sit back.
You know, Paul, you look like you're about to fucking die, so you can rest
Yeah,
here if you want.
I'll take a breather.
You can stay back. Oh wait, I'm gonna turn the bulldozer back into money before I forget.
Nice.
I'm not just gonna leave the bulldozer here. I'm gonna make it back into money.
Gone.
And then I leave.
Nice. All right.
There we go.
J5 is gonna like slowly stand up, like how do you call it? Massaging his ass because it was hurt. He was hurt. Like So what do you say, Emily? I mean,
Oh, yeah. Mm.
George is
Kind
gonna
of just like she was
Yeah?
on.
George is gonna like stop,
She was about to just
leave.
she was about to accept, and then she stops.
Okay. George is gonna stand over
like-
the railing here and kind of casually look at you. Your expression is more of a shrug, like you do whatever you want. It's not like I can hold you here.
Fair. And like, Emily's definitely like torn between. Well, this isn't my fight, right? Like, I didn't choose this. I didn't I didn't decide that this whole thing that is going on right now. I shouldn't be responsible for fixing it. Which is what is kind of like almost how's it called? Tempting her
Yeah,
to be like, yeah, let's, I'm leaving, I'm stopping here, I'm good.
Does anyone else want to do anything? Because I think Anthony, you said you wanted to like say something.
Oh yeah, I have a thing to say, but that can be said when there's like, not people around.
Yeah. Okay. So, Emily, your stand is gonna slowly float over towards you, and like hover right next to you. And it looks like it's about to say something, like Emily, and it gets cut short, and you hear J5 go, "Whoa, what the fuck is that?" And then just like start moving backwards as he's looking at your stand, clear as day. It's like, what? It's get away from my daughter. And he says that, but he's like he's booking it. He says, "Get away from my daughter," as he's basically booking it. Like
He's just running away.
And we like,
That's so. That's
Oh my God.
I think a manifestation of my soul. As he just like it says, he's like running away.
Oh yeah, that explains everything.
and he looks at 25 as well,
Paul
like,
is gonna
and goes, "There's another one! There's another one! What is happening?" And yeah, what's Paul gonna do?
it's just like that happens all the time to young people. What's wrong with you? It's just this regular thing.
He's gonna look at you with a confused face, like completely just shook it, and just like, "What is Stitch talking about? What? I've never heard of anything like this."
Oh yeah, I'm a teacher. I know, so you can trust me on that.
So you're just gaslighting him.
Yeah, I'm straight up
Yeah,
gaslighting you.
alright.
Like,
Sure.
sometimes it happens,
So are they in costumes or something? How are they floating?
There's wires on the ceiling. There's wires on the ceilings.
You
Have you ever heard of hovercraft before?
I don't. No, don't try to. I.
Were there even hovercrafts in 2004? Was that a thing
Yeah, I
in
think I
2004?
Yeah,
Hovercrafts?
hovercrafts are a thing.
Yeah, okay.
They're a little big.
Yeah, they were a little. Yeah, I feel like hovercrafts in 2004 would be very noticeable.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, he's basically being like, this is like a hovercraft.
I think it's better if we tell him there's just like wires attached to the ceiling.
I think he's.
Performance.
I think he's shocked enough to where he kind of buys it and goes up, grabs another bottle of beer, and is like takes a big fucking how do you call it?
Swig.
Yeah, the swig. That's what I was looking for. Like a big swig out of it. It's like, yeah, I guess, sure, yeah. Hoverboards, wires, whatever, man. Whatever you say. So they're safe, right?
Autobots, Decepticons.
The Autobots, Decepticons, man. I don't care. As long as they don't mean trouble.
Safe? I guess. I mean, we can control them, so as long as we don't want to do anything to you, they won't do anything.
All right. Sure. I think I'm just gonna go out for a little bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna get some air.
Oh, I'll then see the fucking crime scene.
It's not that close. You don't think that he would like be
Thank
faced?
God.
Yeah, it's not that close. Kind of squeezes past Georgia. Sorry, squeezes past 25 like, and kind of like taps you on the shoulder. Mastino trying to get past. Sorry. What the
Let
fuck
this
is
guy
going
go
on
out. I don't
today?
know.
Do you wanna? I mean, I don't know. I think it's easier if he just like takes a breather right now. but
Yeah.
you were kind of about to leave anyway. Yeah, I'd say like I don't know. Maybe he like I'd say he just goes out, takes a breather. And after that, Sound of Silence like turns to Emily again and goes, Ems, do you remember that stand that teleported all of us to Melbourne?
Yeah, weird thing, right? Like,
I could use
Yeah, I remember.
this. And so could you. There's something weird about
Yes.
me. I'm not like the rest of these stands. I don't want to push you to do anything, but I want to find out what's going on with me. Wesley, I swear to God. True. But yeah, Son of Silence very much just looks at you and goes like, yeah, I want to find out what I am. What's wrong with me?
Yeah.
Drop the bass.
Sound of
Look.
silence. My father is dying. Stop beatboxing.
Oh my god. Yeah, what
Look,
else?
SOS. I mean, I get it, right? I do. Just look. I didn't ask for this. I didn't like. I am the person here that has the least to do with this whole fiasco. And thus far, I have almost killed a guy, and I have killed her. I don't know what's gonna happen to me if I keep going like this.
I,
I mean, that's what I've been trying to do this whole time. I've been trying to get his approval, and now he's just kind of like, he's letting me stay. This is all I ever wanted.
Ems, I don't know what to say about that. I'm like an extension of you. I feel what you feel. It's not easy for me to like think of a solution, but I just know that I want to find out what I am, and that I want to do it with you. I don't think I can do it without you anyway. I'm kind of attached to you. And Sound of Silence really sounds like it doesn't really know how to convince you otherwise. But it clearly like it clearly like it's almost like it wants to say something, but it just doesn't know how to say it completely, right? But Anthony, you know,
That's fair.
yo Wes, remember the thing? It would be nice of you.
Hello, am I back? My connection, it went bad.
Oh, that's sad. You missed a bit of good dialogue there.
Ah, frick! What did I miss?
Sound of Silence basically said to Emily that I wanna figure out who I am, because I'm clearly not like the other. Yeah, I'm clearly not like the other stands like you wrote.
Yeah.
That's about when my connection went bad a bit.
Okay. And then Emily said something along the lines of, "This is all I always wanted was J5's approval, was my dad's approval." And you know, now I got it. I can just go with him. And Sound of Silence really doesn't have a comeback for that. Looks kind of like, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of attached to you. I can't really go away.
I'm gonna say a thing of like let's say that all these fuckers over here just aren't in earshot or whatever.
Get your ass out of
fuck
here.
those guys.
Yeah, sure. Let's just say they're not in earshot.
Yeah. Anthony's kind of come up to her at some point and goes, "Hey, Emily?
Yeah, what?
What is your relationship to your dad? Just out of curiosity."
I mean, I listen to his music. Every now and then he came on tour.
You know, my dad wasn't the best dad ever. He was good though. I think. Other people might not. He had a gambling problem. So
Looks at Anthony's stand.
Yeah, Mastino, remember the first time you saw it and you were like, this guy's a fucking gambler.
Yeah.
I was just like, wait till I get to that.
Yeah, he so he gambled a lot of stuff away, trying to hit it big a lot and everything. Single parent. But
Shit, that sounds like
the
it
reason
sucks.
Yeah, but the reason I don't think that he was a bad dad was he only ever gambled away his share of stuff. He always made sure that I was taken care of, I at least had food, had somewhere to stay. And then he would only gamble away his stuff. He kind of looks
He takes the $1 coin on his necklace and kind of looks at it. He's dead now. A lot of medical problems. It was kind of a thought that hitting it big would be the only way to give me a better life, solve all that. Then he kind of like looks up a bit, and well, now all that medical debt went to me, so that's fun, but that doesn't really matter to this conversation.
Son of Silence goes, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. Anyway, the point that I'm trying to get at is your dad, even if he's not the worst there could be, yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say. He kind of like starts to walk past her and kind of like pats her back for a second. Just know that I don't think you need his approval. I think you're doing just fine. Do whatever you want.
Sound of Silence. Sound of Silence is gonna like as he watches you move past, like following you with its eyes, go like, that's what I wanted to say. Hey, thanks, Anthony.
He kind of waves. He's still toying with the $1 coin on his necklace a bit, clearly thinking about something. What it is, who knows?
Yeah.
I didn't catch that. What did Anthony say in short? I didn't catch that.
Brother, please.
I
Okay.
did not catch it. I apologize.
Son of Silence, you'll get the context. Son of Silence is gonna excitedly kind of like turn around and look at
Yeah,
Emily
I'll
and go
gather
like,
through context clues.
sorry, and look at Emily and go, yeah, like you don't need his approval, Em. You can just do whatever you want, be whatever you want to be. Why do you want him to say anything about you, and why would that have any effect on you? You can just, like, I mean, look at how much fun we've had over this past few days. We beat some people up. We had a few good laughs. Like
Fun, eh? That's one way to put continuous mortal danger.
oh, come on. I mean, it was a little bit of fun, you gotta admit, huh? I think a little bit. It was, come on. Come on. We kicked the shit out of here.
I'm not denying that, but look, I never really got along with my mom, okay?
And I'm guessing
Fine.
you don't want
it's
to go back.
well, if I can get along with my dad, then like I'll have a place. I'll belong somewhere.
Emily, I don't think you can get along with your dad. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's just like, what's the last time you even talked to him? It's been years.
Well, and now I talk to him now.
Yeah, well, he feels some, and I'll be honest. Yeah, it seems like he cares about you, but he doesn't show that. He's never tried to. He always fails at, like. And I got a bit. Wait. I'm just reading what what Wesley is typing. Got a bit distracted. Sorry.
I have to change my fucking. I'm writing in Greek. I'm really trying not to laugh because of what I read. I'm sitting there like, you're 18, right? Yeah, you can probably smoke. Here, have a cigarette. My
Yep.
God, man.
Yeah, we should have killed him for that, I think. I think we should have killed this guy.
Yeah.
We should have beaten him with the hammers.
Oh my god.
Bro,
Okay.
Mastino is such a fucking murderous maniac businessman, like evil capitalist. It's insane.
No, he's not even a capitalist. He is just a maniac. It's not even the capitalism.
True. He's an autocrat. He's a monarchist. He likes himself.
He's the real deal.
All right.
Very soon the only deal.
Yeah. Son of Silence just goes. Why does it have to be you or your like? Why does it have to be your mom or you, or your dad? Why can't it just be you? You make your own music. You make your own, you do your own things. Even when you were at school, I mean, you're not quite easy to pin down per se. It's not like you just buried your head in the books or whatever. You always did your own stuff. This is your natural element, Emily.
I was trying to get other people to notice me.
You have people that notice you. You have this group. This crew.
Really, my history teacher, a crazy businessman, and honestly, you're fine, Anthony. No,
What's with me?
look, I don't know about all of this. I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Getting into supernatural fights with magical punch ghosts.
Oh yeah? And what are you supposed to be doing? Do you have any better plans?
No, but
Okay, Sound of Silence, you're not being very reassuring.
Yeah, Salazar is
Sound
not
of
good at
Silence
this.
fully encompasses the part of
Alright.
Emily's personality that is
Alright.
bad at lying.
I'm gonna step in real quick. I'm gonna be like, what's the commotion? Why?
Bro.
You alright? What's going on?
Anthony's gonna book it apparently.
Honestly, I was under the assumption that that everyone was like leaving and those two are basically alone.
That's what was happening. Though, as he was leaving, Mastino was like, "Where the fuck is Emily?" And then he, went back.
he just returned.
Yeah. This is
Yeah,
just
he's
more
gonna ask,
representative of the scene now.
You guys all right? What's going on?
Oh yeah, no, just discussing if I should stay or go.
Should. That's kind of an odd word, right? Because should implies there's a correct choice, something that would be correct to do according to something, but really you can do whatever you want.
True.
It's not about what you should do, it's about what you want to do.
Son of Silence just like nods excitedly, like yeah, that's yeah.
I mean, and what if what I want to do is, bad and stupid and wrong?
Well, you're gonna figure it out when you do it. There's nothing really bad in life. Think about it this way. A good experience, that's an achievement, that's a pleasant memory. A bad experience, that's a learning lesson, If you always wonder about doing a stupid shit that in the end you just get stuck here under this container in this basement thing, you're not gonna do anything. You're just gonna rot here without doing stupid shit. You're never gonna find those answers that are like, what should I do? What do I want to do? It's trial and error.
Huh. I, hmm. I guess I get that, but like, she takes like a deep breath.
I think Paul is gonna hear this and like walk up kind of sheepishly, and gonna be like, well, have you ever considered, what do I want to do instead of what I should do?
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically that simple. But I'll tell you this, and I summon my boy. Summon my boy.
Some boy, some of the lad.
Summon my boy. Let me where's the sound? Where's the sound? I cannot find the sound.
Bruh. You gonna find it. You gonna press it. Don't do the thing.
Oh, he's pressing it.
Oh, he's
Where's
pressing.
the sounds?
Where is the soundboard? What? You... Scroll up. Soldier
Oh,
of
in
Heaven.
the soundboard. Oh, in the soundboard. I'm gonna find it. But you do it for me. Do it for me. For some reason I cannot. There you go.
I pressed
Alright.
it.
I'm like,
Oh, he pressed it.
and the sound of silence like, is it what? And the soldier of heaven like does like a salute and like stands in guard. I don't know what he's supposed to represent about me. I mean, it's a frozen dead soldier from the First World War. I have no idea. But if I don't put one foot in front of the other, I'll never find that out. Now, will I? I think that's kind of where you're at right now, Emily. I think that's where everyone is. You have to keep going if you want to find out and figure out stuff and don't have that question anymore.
So, what you're saying is that if I don't do this right now, I'll regret it, right? She's being a little dismissive.
Not really. That's not really what he said. What he said is that the only way to find the answers to those questions that you're asking, what should I do? What do I want to do? The only way is to go and do something. Just, try something out. If it doesn't work, it's not like you're gonna die. I hope not.
And Son of Silence is gonna say like, yeah, and certainly not getting blackout drunk in a club somewhere. I mean, Emily,
Drunk? Did you just say drunk?
I mean, I think that's what your father would have her do now. Like,
Okay, look, her father was giving her cigarettes. I don't think that's a positive influence.
yeah, I mean,
I'm not saying that we are, but at least we're not giving her cigarettes.
Yeah, nah, fair.
Yeah, that's something.
Yeah, Emily. The answers are not just gonna, come to you like a revelation. You need to seek them out.
He's just gonna like slap her cheeks a couple of times. I mean, if I'm to be honest with you, even after all of what you guys said, I have no clue what I'm actually supposed to do, but
I'm gonna reach in a little bit. I'm gonna be like, how about you just, go outside, check on your father. Sometimes you just gotta do something in order to figure out what to do next.
Yeah, he's gonna offer her a cigarette again. Oh my god.
what the fuck?
He's gonna fucking offer her a cigarette again.
You say, what am I supposed to do? After what Paul said, Son of Silence is gonna grab you by the scarf and shake you and be like, There's nothing you're supposed to do. What did you not understand? You were not born to do something specific and only that thing. And if you do anything else, you're doing it wrong. Look at me. I'm 2 days old, and I'm killing it. I think I'm doing pretty good.
Great, Silence. You're doing great.
Yes, thank you. You're doing great.
You're popping off.
Yeah, and just kind of like lets you go after that.
I can stick around until we can find out what's up with Sound of Silence. I think
Yes! Thank you.
saving my life. Then again, you know, I did only get into all of these predicaments because you exist. But
Well, I mean, I
think that makes us
exist
even.
now. You know what? That sounds fair. And he extends his hand in a kind of handshake.
she now like takes it, like shakes her stance, kind of like, seriously, your guys' stances don't do this. Like they just kind of follow orders and like don't really.
Well, mine is that's his speciality, so you know.
Really interesting. Yeah, Sound of Silence is a very unique stand. It's like even more, you know, conscious than like conscious stands. I don't know how the subcategory is called.
Yeah, this is so
Sentient
like
stands. That's what
confused.
I call them.
Sentient stands. Yeah, he's even more sentient than sentient stands.
I have a bit of experience with the area.
Yeah. There we go. That was what I was looking for. Right. Son of Silence is gonna like kind of patch you a little bit and be like, all right, wanna go?
Yeah, that's. Whew.
Yeah, and you're gonna get the fuck out of here. This smelly, dark, half collapsed basement. I'm
Yep,
shocked
absolutely.
you even stayed here for as long as you did. George is fucking gone. I think Anthony's gone as well.
Anthony is like Anthony is following everyone else, but like a little bit behind, kind of on his own, kind of not.
Yeah, okay. Let's not tarry too long. You basically just get out of the club. Let me just put you in the main screen, and
Go to the crime scene, I suppose.
yeah, there is a few things. First of all, you do find outside as soon as you go out, J5 just kind of like, well, yeah, you do find him outside just waiting. He has already, you know, he's already smoking a cigarette, and it's just like, man, crazy fucking day.
You know what Mastino is gonna do? He's gonna approach him, he's gonna touch the cigarette and just transform it in like a dollar bill and then walk away.
Yes.
Crazy fucking day. Goes to taking another puff and it just becomes money. And it's just like he had closed his eyes, so he just crosses a $1 note against his face. What the fuck? No, I mean, how much crazier can this shit get, man? Like, floating people in costumes, just cigarettes turning into money. I don't even, I'm standing up. And she's just gonna stand up trying to like fucking calm yourself down.
Stand up!
How long until this guy thinks that his own stand is like a sleep paralysis demon?
Yeah, like he doesn't seem aware of the fact that he definitely has a fucking stand.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah, and you all go out and see this. Do you wanna? Does Emily maybe wanna say something?
Hey, think I'll be going after all, Dad.
Guy looks at you like, oh, all right. I mean, all right, I guess. You wanna fucking hang out with your lame ass mom, like whatever. It's not like
I'm gonna punch you in the
know.
face.
Yeah, you can't do
This
that.
No,
This
no,
is not
no.
about mom. But you know what? At least mom stayed.
What? Okay, the fuck you mean by that? You know I had like stuff to
No,
do,
you had
like
what? Job, a career, ambitions. Yeah, and what do you think she had? She's
I
as
don't
much of
know.
a person as you are, Dad.
a day job at the fucking supermarket, something like that. I don't know. What is she again? Secretary?
You
Fuck.
don't even remember?
No, I don't fucking remember. Okay, I don't remember. Why the fuck would I remember? Come on, like it's not like. Look, I realize how much of an asshole I sound right about now. Like I realize that. All right, I'm aware of that. All right, I just forgot. Okay. Look, you can stay with your mom. Okay, obviously. Not like I can stop you or anything. I'm just saying, you know, we will have more fun out here. You know, we would party. You know, you'd become a DJ. You know, like you always wanted. You'd be a DJ like your dad.
You know-
Whatever.
We just fought a woman to the death who wanted to become someone off of your coattails. And she was the most pathetic person I've ever met. Have a nice life, Dad.
Oh,
What-
I just
what was
got to the
that all
parallel.
about?
I just got to the parallel.
Come on. Oh shit, like metaphor and symbolism and shit, and like
I
what?
just got to the parallel. I just got it, yeah. I get it.
Which
I get it.
parallel? Which one?
Like Amy wants to be like
Yeah, okay,
Jason.
so I can explain it.
Yeah, you
because,
go, you go.
I needed to prove that I'm really smart, that I'm
Yep,
Yeah,
that makes
following,
complete
Literary
sense to me.
analysis, me.
literary
the psych major.
media analysis of City of Churches session 11.
Yes.
You can see Emily's entire life goal was to become someone following in her father's to become a DJ, to make music, to have his approval. Amy, on the other hand, which by the way has a very similar name,
Yeah,
was
I caught
literally-
that their names were very
literally,
similar.
literally trying to become someone off of her father.
Oh shit.
So, they're kinda doing the same thing. But Amy was like, conceptual erasure about it. So that was not really nice.
Yeah, but
And so,
Amy's
what Emily said,
problem was
what
being a little bit of a bitch.
What
The-
Emily said now
Mhm.
is that, Amy was fucking pathetic, is her realizing that, what was I doing? That was pathetic as fuck, trying to become a DJ for your bum ass, goodbye, and then leaves.
Love me some media analysis.
I love
Can I stay-
the
I'm
analysis
quite a
in the
media
middle of the
literate.
actual session.
Quite media literate.
Imagine
Can I say that
imagine
say
actual
that Anthony-
movies where like there's something going on with that character and like the symbolism and metaphor and like all that stuff, and then just in the middle of the show just stop, everything stops, and the fucking guy comes in the camera and just starts explaining.
one of the actors breaks character to explain it, and then at the very end, what flashes on screen is just the cinema picture.
Yeah.
Okay, some fucking viewers need that, though. Some
Yeah, they do.
movie viewers definitely need a guy that pauses and explains the symbolism to them.
Yeah, the between the lines kind of subtext. Yeah, yep.
Jesus
Uh,
Christ, KP. Jesus Christ, KP. The
Yeah,
lesson
KP,
from the
KP,
story:
fucking
never
emotional.
impress your dad, or unless you become an Amy. Never become an Amy.
Never become an Amy, folks. Yes, that's
Yeah.
exactly it.
Yeah, anyway, KP sent another $5. The lesson from
Man.
this story: never impress your dad, or else you become Amy. Never become Amy. See, that's why I fucking hate my father. That's why I never liked my father. That's why. Exactly.
Beautiful. Beautiful stuff.
Can I say that Anthony stayed back a little bit to hear part of that or at least like see Emily coming back?
Yeah, of course. No problem.
Kind of like as they're like more at the same pace and everything. Anthony's still like looking at his coin and everything, and isn't gonna say much, but is just gonna say, "I'm glad you came this way."
Nice.
I think Emily just kind
Just kind of
And
has.
she's gone.
Yeah, just kind of has bad internet connection. That's what Emily has. No.
of, she just kind of like nods, you know.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sound of Silence is gonna complete unprompted. Just trip J5. She's gonna trip him from behind. just trip him,
Oh,
falls
don't
on his
worry.
ass, and then he goes, "I thought you said these things aren't dangerous."
It didn't really hurt you, did it?
And the Son of Silence is gonna shrug and float towards you, Emily. Right, beautiful.
Yo, Anthony and Emily have overcome the boundary of their friendship where Anthony thought that Emily was a child murderer.
Emily has murdered children. Woo!
Yay! All right, and with that, we're gonna go back to the crime scene.
Hell yeah, that was good.
Hell yeah, I like that. All right, let me go here, zoom out a little bit, and you'll notice the blood.
That's what I play. That's what I take and play TTRPGs for. Those kinds of parts of sessions.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I already put your. Oh, you can move them if I put them. No, I just moved them around. You should be able to move your own tokens, right? Because I didn't summon them. I just moved with what was already there.
I can, yes.
Okay, good. Yeah. You notice a distinct lack of cops. It's just as silent as it was before. The lights from the police cars are still on. But you don't notice any bodies whatsoever. You do notice some blood splatters around, and you guess, or you have a pretty good idea of what caused that. Probably just Dance trying to create more zombies. And yeah, you are completely alone here. That's quite a hell of a way to deal with a sneak section, huh? We're gonna completely skip the sneak section and just
we just did a side quest. Think about it. In like a video game firms, we did a side quest that gave us a benefit in the main quest.
Yeah, exactly.
So we skipped the stealth.
You
One
went.
day there will be another stealth section though, because I have so many ideas of how to use moving out in a stealth section.
I'll make sure. I'll put them in my notes.
Hell yeah.
All right. George is gonna cautiously look around, but soon realize that there's no one here, and just Dance probably just killed everyone, and just look at all of you behind, like, come on, let's go. And she's gonna go behind this corner here and just start moving. And look at all the blood splatters and just horrible things going on here, and go, oh, that fucking girl sucks. And
Profound statements.
yeah, I hate this lady.
I'm gonna check over here first. I'm gonna check this over here first.
Yeah, so you realize very early on, and Skorak, would you mind moving your miniature?
All right. Where exactly?
This is the point of
Yeah.
interest, right in the tape. And you notice from far away, this is the crime scene, right? This is where the shot was shot. And as you kind of go closer to it, you see some, a little bit of blood, not too much, just about enough to make what the news story said believable. Like a single shot rang out, no one knows what's up, yeah. Actually, that is not something that you knew before. There is a little bit of blood, so whoever fired that shot found their mark apparently. But yeah, who's gonna have a look around first? And I see Paul wants to like take a detour. Is that right? You wanna like go?
Yeah, I'm
somewhere else?
splitting off.
Okay, you can go ahead. And... I like that. And I'd say Mastino is probably the first one to arrive at the crime scene. What you see, yeah, again, is a small blood drip and a few blood drops and a hat on the ground. And the way it looks, it kind of reminds you of not to remind you. It kind of makes you think that someone was running really fast or tried to escape or something, and oops, I lost my hat. That's kind of the impression you're getting from this. And you can go ahead and move your tokens closer, Anthony.
Okay, so
Emily?
first of all, I'm gonna make some gloves so that my fingerprints don't get left around here.
Fucking genius, yes.
I'm also gonna have like those things that the doctors wear on their head during like surgery. I don't know what they're called. Let me see. Like surgical caps. There you go.
Okay.
They're called the surgical caps.
Okay, sure. You're trying to
So
not
that,
leave any fingertips.
So that my hair doesn't go on the crime scene.
My man is
And
decked
also
out.
a mouth mask.
All right, nice. I like that.
So
Has he done this before?
now that I'm suspiciously decked out for this, I'm gonna pick up the hat.
All right, you go ahead and you pick up the hat. I do have some I don't know if that's probably good enough. Yeah, you wear the gloves and that's probably good enough.
Okay, there is
voice.
nothing that would leave DNA behind because hair, spit, and fingerprints. That's the three main things, and also like a skin residue. But I'm wearing clothes.
All right, and George is gonna go summon to stand. Do you have to be leaving soon, Super?
No.
Oh, okay.
This time I'm gonna eat dinner here. This time.
Okay, nice. Because I heard some. I thought I heard some commotion from. It's fine.
Oh, no, there was some commotion. Yes.
George is gonna have your stand just point to the direction to the place where the hat was, so that you can place it in exactly the same spot.
That's intelligent. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and
Okay, so I'm gonna examine it, see
Yes,
if I can
yes.
find anything on this hat.
so you take a look at this well-made old school brown fedora with this distinct and very textureful square stitches. The hat seems very well made. It's expensive enough for you to be able to tell that it's high quality, but not expensive enough to not have a little tag with a barcode on the inside. And you don't really make anything out of the hat on your own. You just it does seem like just a hat.
Does it not have a tag for the fashion company that made this?
Oh yeah, sure.
Like the clothing store?
Yeah, I'll be honest. I haven't come up with a name for it, but it's like a known brand. Nothing too crazy. It's like on
Let's just call it a brand for now.
fashion brand Inc.
Yeah,
It's-
fashion brand incorporated.
Yeah, it doesn't basically doesn't stand out to you what kind of brand it is because you know the brand. They've been making hats for not hats, just all sorts of clothing, clothes for a really long time now, like a at least
That's
a couple
still
of
good
decades.
info, though. I'm gonna keep that in mind.
Okay, sure. Georgia moves to you and is like, "Can I take a look at that?"
And don't touch it. Don't stand too close while you speak.
Oh, what? Why? Huh?
Because your saliva could go on it, then they can find your DNA on the hat.
The fuck you take me for? Some kind of like fucking baby? Like I can't. Just give me the hat.
I'm just being, you know, cautious. And then I hand over the hat.
Okay. Can you just like make me a pair of gloves real quick or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna make her the surgical cap, the mouth mask, the gloves. I'm gonna deck her out as well.
She's gonna put on like one glove and be like, "Do I have to put the rest?" That's just please.
Better safe than sorry. Do you want your DNA on the crime scene?
Okay. And she starts putting the fucking the other glove, the mask, the cap. It's like,
Welcome back to my favorite. Welcome back to my favorite show. Mastino knows way too much about masking himself at crimes.
There you go. No.
suspiciously
No.
masterful.
He's gonna give her the hat.
And she goes, "Thank you," and starts examining it. And her little you know, fun little angry expression really quickly turns into a very serious, just almost panicked realization face. And as she looks at this fedora, she goes, I remember this hat. This is my grandpa's hat. He gave it to me when I was a kid to like handle it once. I would never forget this texture.
Are you sure it's not just the same model?
But I mean, I guess it could, but I don't know. It doesn't. She
But
kind of
there's
looks
a way
around.
to verify this. We can verify it.
Really?
We can go to the store and ask if anyone else recently bought this hat.
I guess you could, yeah.
If no one did, then yeah, this is your grandpa's.
She goes, I don't know. I mean, a single gunshot in the night. The only witness smelled gunpowder. I think we can all just assume this was David. I mean, I don't know. Okay, it's not like a safe assumption or anything,
Okay,
but
that's
who else uses
that's quite the
gunpowder?
leap. I think you're saying that just because we've been oddly involved with David so far.
I mean, have we not? Dude has been
Yeah.
fucking appearing in front of us every 2 steps we
I
take.
mean, it's not a fair assumption, but you know, with the whole stand users thing, I could believe you. Yes.
She kind of takes a look around the hat and she finds a little imperfection. A notch. Oh, no, not a notch. Like a few burnt fibers. Like it's like a side of the hat that it seems like it was almost burned just a little bit. And she says, no, this is definitely the same hat. You know, this is one of the only items that it wasn't handmade, and it was in my house. You can guess how pissed off David was. My grandpa and David would get into arguments often over this hat. He tried to burn it once, but my grandpa in his panic just put out the flames with his bare hands. Had I not driven him to the hospital that day, he might as well he may very well have never been able to use his hands again. And keeps looking at it and goes,
David is like the worst kind of vegan, but for technology.
and she kind of looks.
David, it's just not vegan.
Lol, that's the plot twist. All right. Yeah, and she kind of looks at the hat and continues. I was told that my grandma, I never met her, but I was told that she died at childbirth when David was born, and that this was my grandma's like last gift to my grandpa. That's probably why he treasured it so much. Which is strange, because why would he just leave it here? I mean, I guess I'm pretty sure David wouldn't have brought this hat. So my grandpa must have been here.
Well, if okay, let's assume what you're saying. Let's assume that David was here with your grandpa and he shot your grandpa, right?
How else would this hat get here?
Mastino's gonna walk in here and like kneel to see the blood. There was no body found, was there?
No, the news would have definitely said that. Maybe?
Well,
I don't know.
There's blood here, so we've seen how David's ability works. He shoots people, and then they get swapped, or they at least get sent somewhere else. So he's gonna like scratch his chin as he gets up. It's possible that this was a roundabout way to reposition your grandfather somewhere else, maybe?
I don't know. Maybe that's a possibility.
That's what I'm thinking.
We just don't have enough information, I guess. But
Yeah,
this is
I'm
definitely
just
my
making
grandpa's
shit up, really.
hat, and you know, it's a store-bought item. I don't think David will be just, would have it. That doesn't make any sense. There's no way he would have it. There's no way he would just be holding on to it. Why? He wanted to burn
Yeah,
it.
so that would imply that your grandpa was there, which is why I'm thinking David shot him, which caused the blood to show up. But since David has his freaky stand, your grandpa got sent somewhere else, and the hat didn't make it.
I don't know. Does he have that kind of ability? I'm not sure how powerful David's stand is. He could be hiding anything.
Well, I'm going off of what we've seen. He shot himself twice. One time he got swapped out for another dude. Another time he just seemed to disappear.
Side note, he never disappeared ever. Like, he always replaced someone else.
Okay, then write that as Mastino being stupid.
I didn't know that was what you were getting at. Otherwise, I would have corrected that sooner.
Oh no, I thought that was correct. I thought that was correct. Apparently it's not correct, so write that as Mastino being stupid.
I'm taking the star away. No. That would be too cruel even for me. Alright. Yeah, and Georgia just has like a sudden flash of inspiration, and she as she looks at the hat, she just goes 25. And her stand is gonna move right next to her and make its hand into a barcode scanner. And she turns the fedora over, grabs the tag with the barcode, and has her stand read off the barcode. And I'm gonna send you the string of numbers that pops up. Oh, I don't know how to show that to the. I guess I'll just send it in chat in the Roll20 chat. I'm just gonna send it there.
Mm-hmm.
Get this string of numbers.
Immediately looks it up. Nothing. Oh.
Nothing. I'm gonna save it just in case. I'm gonna save that number.
Does any of you have any ideas? She kind of like.
Okay, so
Georgia,
I
like,
didn't
yeah.
actually read it. I just went, oh, that's a bunch of numbers. Okay.
Bruh.
I didn't actually read. Hold on. Let me read the numbers.
Wait.
So 311 425 1818.
Let me just.
I don't think it's leet speak, right? It's not leet speak because otherwise it would be ASCEBB if that was leet speak. So
That is not a barcode, though.
It's the result of the barcode.
it's the result of a barcode.
Huh.
Okay.
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
It's not a phone number either because it has one too many digits. So it's not a phone number either.
How can a barcode have the number 3 on it?
Correct? Any ideas?
Like,
Yeah.
Okay, so the barcode, it's like a QR code, a barcode. It's like a QR. Once
Yeah, but
you
the only
scan
possible
the
number is 0
barcode,
and
it
1, no?
gives you something.
It gives you like a string of
Isn't the only
numbers.
numbers
The way
possible-
the way
Is
you
it the only
said
numbers
it,
possible 0 and
it
1?
it almost seems like I'm supposed
wait.
to have some idea what this means. I have no clue.
Yeah, you
No,
said
wait,
it
wait.
like, guys, any clue? Like, this is obvious.
It's not always supposed to be a puzzle, yeah.
We're gonna, you know what? There's still this whole house. So before trying to solve it, I'd explore here for more clues. Before we try.
I'm gonna just break it to you. There's this blood and not pleasant things, and it was very much just like a small warehouse for whatever the shipping docks would need, like buckets, wheelbarrows, some tools.
So there's jack shit in here.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
jack
There's
shit.
like old pizzas or whatever.
Well, let me try adding up the numbers then. Let's try 3 and 1, that's 4, 1, that's 5, 4, that's 9, 11, 16, 17. No, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that because it's the one. It's the 18, 18, 1 that's really throwing me off. That's a specific. That's very specific.
It's like a kind of a
It's
pattern.
numbers to me right now.
It's like a little bit of a
Numbers,
of
Mason.
pattern. The numbers,
What do they
Mason. What do they mean?
Fuck,
The
is it
chat
like
see
an
the numbers?
hentai code? Is it a hentai nuke code?
What the what?
Of course, of course.
Let
Is
me.
that what it is?
What?
That's the number, guys.
Okay, so is this something that
Just
we
like,
have everything to solve right now?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so we are just stupid. Okay,
We are
got it.
just stupid. Okay,
Hey.
that's good to know.
It's with puzzles. It's really difficult because you're either gonna figure it out instantly or you're not gonna figure it out.
We're
Like,
not gonna figure it out.
nah.
Well, in the meantime, I'm
gonna help
put
you a
the
little
hat
bit.
Back.
I'm gonna help you a little
I'm
bit.
gonna put the hat back in the meantime. Does anything happen while I place the hat back on the floor?
Oh,
Oh no,
Wait,
no,
wait,
no,
wait,
no! Nothing
let me-
happens. Sorry. Nothing happens.
that's down.
Hold on though. Let me try something real quick. Something really obvious. Let me try it really quickly. Hold on.
What's
Hold on.
up? Did you come
How
up
does
with anything?
this website work? Hold on, I'm trying to use a website. How does this thing work? Okay, whatever. I'm gonna use another website then.
All right.
Okay, I don't think that's working. Actually, hold on. Okay, the website is not doing it automatically, so I'm gonna do it by hand. This is gonna take a while, so you guys can do your own
You
thing
guys are
in the
stupid.
meanwhile.
Oh my god. Are you guys okay if chat beats
Like
it
I
first?
know I'm right.
Would that be like? I think that would be kind of funny if like chat finds it first. But I don't know if they should say it.
My connection has not been the best, so I believe that I have missed quite a lot of information in the thing that we are currently solving.
Okay, never mind. I tried turning the letters into like alphabet. That didn't work.
Yeah, what I got as a result is CAD B ha ha ha.
Yeah, exactly. CAD, B, ha ha ha. Unless
Yeah,
we need to
fucking
reshuffle the
CAD.
letters after that. Unless we need to
What is this?
reshuffle the letters.
I'll help you a
What
little
the fuck
bit.
is CAD?
I'll help you a little bit. It does have to do definitely with numbers to letters.
Yeah,
Okay.
since I missed a bit of the talking and everything, what did I miss? Like we have the letter. I feel like
Basically,
I was.
Oh, okay. No, I get it now. I get it.
chat
now.
has been kind of dunking
sorry,
on our
guys.
players a little bit. They were two steps ahead, and but basically it definitely has to do with numbers to letters.
There's multiple ciphers though. So like we're gonna have to try like every cipher for this.
We're over time right now. So 3 is C, 1 is A, and then it's either A again or 14, which is N. So Ken. Ken, and then it's 2B, 5E. So Ken B.
Can this
Okay,
be
so
entered somewhere, perhaps?
I'm gonna
25
Like,
cannot
I'm
be.
gonna send it in chat. This is what you get if you turn it into letters. So you get Kadbehaha.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. I'm
what you
saying that
get.
maybe
Goddamn.
some of these numbers should be combined. Like the 1 and the 4 should be 14.
It means
Yeah, I
Oh,
was gonna
that's
say.
What does
that's what you
Kadbehaha
mean.
mean?
Like the 14th letter. I don't know.
Wait. Let me try
Yeah.
that. Let me try. I'm gonna try that right
I
now.
tr-
I'm gonna
I
try
tried
that
with a-
right now.
I've tried with a few variations upon that.
What's the 18th letter, bro?
What's the 18th
A, B,
letter?
C,
That's
D, E,
R.
F, G.
That's the 18th.
One of them that I got
R.
was Canberra, which is kind of oh wait,
I got
Canberra is the capital of
KD.
Australia.
No, CKE.
Wesley, what did you get?
Are they stupid?
Canberra, which
Write
is
it.
the
Write
capital
it.
of Australia.
There we go. You got
Uh,
Canberra.
Yeah,
Canberra.
No
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
way.
got that.
Canberra. Yeah, you had to
I
combine some letters.
Yeah, we got it, guys.
Yeah, that
Don't
didn't
make
take
us
too
like-
long. That
So-
didn't take too long.
What would help you is exactly what Wesley just sent. That would be like the help. It would be like if I space them out.
No, I did it completely different. I did 3, 11, 4. So that kind of
yeah.
fucked me up.
Yeah, I kind of get. My first guess was almost correct when I was doing it myself, because what I did was I put 2 and 5 together, so I got a Y. But then I was like, that's almost something. So then I separated those two and was like, that's the capital of Australia right there.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead
Okay,
and
so
move.
I assume what happened canonically is like we all got in a circle to discuss this.
Yeah. Paul, you guys will be fine if I move Paul too, because you did help as well with the
Yeah.
cipher.
Well, I'm fine if I didn't. I just want to
Yeah, that's
search
alright.
a bit. You know what I mean?
All right, fine. Yeah.
Bro,
Sure.
what is he like a jerking off over there? What's going on?
What the
I'm looking at the crime scene. I just want to look over at the cop cars, and if there is nothing, I just want to like go over here to the building.
Since you were that dedicated, I'm gonna say you went there and you found a gun. You found just a gun. It's a gun.
Oh, of course, yeah.
It's a police. I mean, I don't know. It's a gun. You have a gun.
A gun, a police gun. I'm thinking about it.
I might as well give
so
you. I should give you something. I think.
You never know. You never know. I'm gonna keep it.
Get the gun.
So I have a gun now.
All right.
It's
Paul
all
has
about the
a.
money, the man.
Paul has two
Also the
guns.
gun.
Paul has a rifle
fuck with
from Soldier of Heaven, and a regular gun, a handgun. All right, beautiful.
Actually,
So
I
I'm
have
gonna
more than that.
put. Can I put all of you like around 25 here to like just trying to figure it out? And Anthony, Wesley figured it out, right? So I'm gonna give it to. I'm gonna give it up for Wesley, for Anthony to like.
Hey. Let's go. Who knew making an ARG-based horror game would make me good at solving puzzles?
Nice.
Gotta give props to Creepy as well. He figured it out. Creepy past and Joya.
True.
Yeah. How do you wanna?
Yeah.
How do you wanna get the crew? Well, actually, I'm gonna say like Georgia has no fucking clue. She's kind of stupid. She doesn't.
I guess we know where we're going next.
Georgia would be like still trying to figure it out and then like come to some weird conclusion. Although the funny option is Georgia comes up with some completely random thing that just happens to get the correct answer.
Georgia just goes.
Like,
I'd
this is
be
the
a
amount
haha?
of this thing in this.
It's a weird thing to put in a barcode. Guys, it has letters. It definitely has to do with letters. I think it has to do with that. Maybe, probably. And
Like this is the barcode for a can of bear soda. Can bear.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Wesley, can you look like dramatically into the camera and say the answer so we can like finish the session with a wait. Actually, wait. Let me put on the watch together.
I can do that.
Let me put on the
Yeah,
watch together.
I can do that. I can time it. I can time it.
The meme. I need to put that in my playlist.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll just look it up on YouTube. Wait, give me a second.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I forgot to put it in my playlist. Okay.
All right.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Anthony, like looking at all the numbers, everyone's figuring everything out.
The numbers are funny. What do they mean?
He's figuring out ciphers and everything. Figures it out. Writes down some stuff, goes through a few things. Eventually gets it, looks at it dramatically. Slowly sets it down on the ground. And then we gotta go to Canberra.
Dun, dun.
Yeah!
Yes.
Doing to be
Da-da-da-da.
continue drops is so fucking fun.
I like that. Oh, that was perfect. Oh,
Which almost makes me think this art was like left here on purpose. Almost.
Yeah.
yeah. I'd say we just ended right there. How about that? We just ended exactly right there. I think that's perfect.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
All right.
Was this the third stand rush from Emily?
I think
Yes,
it's
and
oh, third?
We're still at 0. Yeah, that was the third one.
You don't
Yeah,
have stands that
because,
are particularly compatible with stand rushes.
Yeah, me, definitely not me. Yeah,
Like a
Emily's
I
Mastino
have
stand
a
rush would be.
printer.
the printer
Okay, to be
stand rush.
fair, right, to be fair, I could like summon the receipt printer and then just like use it to punch someone.
I think it would be more hilarious if just Mastino just beating the shit out of people and just fucking shouting.
Yeah.
I don't know what the
Shouting
stand
the
rush
stand
would
rush?
be. Yeah, just shouting the stand rush,
I
but
have-
he's the one beating them up.
Yeah, it's even like more silly than a normal stand rush because he has to say it himself. There's like no stand around.
Yeah.
No, here's what it is. Mastino takes out Babylon and then spends a shit ton of money, and then the receipt paper itself forms a hand, and as it shoots out, it punches someone.
Great stuff. Great stream. I'm
It's
glad
like
to be
those
a
gloves
sponsor.
on a spring.
JK. You are the fucking
Yeah.
sponsor. You fucking loaded us up, KP. What the fuck?
only slightly exaggerated. Only slightly. Thank you so much for the donation, man.
Yeah, thanks, Kate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone.
And
for
thank
being
you all
here.
for watching and being here and chatting and
The
figuring out
chat
the
today was very active.
yeah. That was nice. I really love that. All right. Well, I think I think we had enough banter for today. We definitely had a lot of that today.
Yeah.
But it was fun. I liked it.
I went on an entire side quest. Apparently, also, that guy kept spamming in my name
Oh,
to
update.
the point that the Cookie had to put the chat in a subscriber only mode
Oh my god.
because that guy was just spamming on like a bunch of different alt accounts.
Weird.
All right. Yeah, that was.
mean, it is
we
weird,
got
yeah.
the update.
One could say bizarre.
Get out. You're no longer eligible for a star next week. Congratulations, correct?
Oh,
Oh.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, and Wesley. Well, Anthony would get
I am
a.
very star.
Anthony gets a spirit die for figuring out the
oh,
cipher.
nice. Hell yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and we level up. That's crazy.
Yeah, and you level up.
Oh yeah.
Which we'll figure out what that means at some other point.
I. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, by next session we'll figure that out.
Yeah, I think the last thing I is anyone like curious about how the stands actually worked in case you didn't.
I am a bit curious. Yes.
Yeah, so basically, Amy explained her own stand very well. It just replaces her with someone else. That's the only thing that Just Dance does. But
How the fucking zombies then?
that's Dead on Arrival. That's J5's
That
stand.
was dead on arrival.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
It's
Wait,
just
what
that
does an arrival do?
when it summons zombies, and it's just generally a really fast punch ghost, you know? But it's the
Okay,
thing
well,
that summons the zombies. It's just that when Amy started to replacing J5, you know, she had never replaced someone who had a stand before.
I
And it turns out, she also gets their stand. At least to a certain extent, right?
Yeah.
And because J5
ima-
was in no position to order his own stand around, he doesn't even know he has a stand. Amy just kind of took the reins and was able to like do whatever she wanted with it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
and that's why her own stand, Just Dance, kind of like her head looks like Dead on Arrival. That's not Dead on Arrival looking like Just Dance. It's Just Dance looking like Dead on Arrival.
Nice.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's fun.
Oh. Nice.
that was definitely one of the more complicated battles in terms of like what was
Yeah,
actually.
I mean, it was
what
a
actually
three-parter,
happening.
so
Yeah. Nice. I had fun. That was pretty great. Wait, I just realized. Yeah. She was like slowly replacing him.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so JP asked.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just swallow real quick. So, they ask, what is the extent of making things out of money? So there are some limitations to it. The first limitation is that the object has to have been sold before.
Mm-hmm.
Which means he can't just make up objects. He can't make one-of-a-kind objects.
Mm-hmm.
For example, he can't make like houses, for example.
Or the Mona Lisa.
He can't make people from money. But there is an exception. There is an exception, right? If we include slavery, a person can technically be sold and bought. In that scenario, Mastino could turn that person into money.
Yeah.
In that very specific scenario.
Yeah, he could.
But I don't
unless
think...
they're a stand user.
Unless
in
they're a
which
stand
case,
user.
yeah, in which case it would be like their own stand is refusing the, it's like protecting
Yes,
them.
but I don't think we're gonna have like a slavery arc in this campaign, so that's
Probably
not gonna
not.
come up.
Though, if it does happen to where we meet someone that is technically a slave and we're like trying to save them, how hilarious would it be for Mastino to turn them into money so that he can turn them back into a person
He
once
can't
we're
do
in
that.
safety?
That's the thing. He can't do that because the person is one of a kind. So he can
True.
turn them into money, but not turn them back.
Ah, fuck.
That's also how it works with buildings. For example, in the Reborns fight, I don't remember the stand name. In the stand that had all the Reborns.
Homeworld.
That was in Homeworld. That was a hotel that was owned by Mastino, which means the entire building was sold, which means at one point he just turned the entire building into money. But he can't turn the money back into the building, because that building was one of a kind.
Yeah. So it does have some limitations.
That's the limit.
Yep.
Also, he has to have the money on hand. Like, if he has $10, he can only make things up to $10.
Mm-hmm. And if there is change, that will just be
biggest
extra.
weakness is inflation.
Fortunately, right now I have like 70k on me, which means I get quite the range of freedom.
Yeah,
with, what items I can make.
Mastino also happens to be a millionaire.
Yeah, also happens to be a millionaire. And the story on how he became a millionaire, the canon story, is that he just went around and made random objects into money, and then he pocketed that money.
And let's be honest, he probably money laundered a lot of that money, because it's technically non-existent money. We established that. We established that in session 1. He buys the TV shop because that's a money laundering front. Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Laundering front. Does it do credit card? It doesn't do credit card.
Well, you can sell the credit card, but...
Does Mastino money become legal only after you launder it? It's not legal when you create it, but when you launder it, it becomes legal.
Nice. What else have we not done in City of Churches that is illegal anymore? We've talked about, like...
I mean, we haven't done kidnapping.
Yeah. No, I'm writing that right now, writing on the notes.
Can Mastino steal the moon? No, because the moon is not something that has been sold before.
As a whole. But he, in
As a
theory,
whole,
can
yeah,
summon
there
a
is like
lot
a
of
moon
things.
rocks. There
Yeah.
is like a
He
moon
could
rocks
he
that people
could
can-
he could do the flag
So,
that's
yeah.
on the moon.
True.
Yeah, so it's not. It also works. Like if Mastino finds like a diamond directly from the earth that has never technically been sold before,
That doesn't count.
that
yeah.
doesn't count. He cannot turn that diamond he just found into money.
No. Okay, cars are not being sold. You are being sold a fucking piece of paper that says, "Oh, you own this star." That's a scam. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
That's not legally binding, and so it wouldn't work.
In fact, they sell the same star multiple times, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you can
Quote,
sell the
unquote.
same star multiple times.
Yeah.
There are
So
probably
he can make the piece of paper.
True, I can make the certificate.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually a nice little explanation, concise explanation.
Yeah.
All right, we've been going for long enough, I think.
Yeah, Luffy, that's the same thing. That's the same thing as, like, you know that YouTube sponsor that's like, oh, you can become a duke in Scotland if you buy this piece of paper.
Yeah.
Okay, hypothetical, if I buy an entire country, then yeah, technically I could do that. Because, like, there is people that, like, buy entire deserted islands. In that case, technically, I could turn the entire island into money. But that's not gonna come up in this campaign. That's not something that will happen in this campaign.
It is very unlikely.
It's not like two.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's not like two people can just walk up and be like, oh, you know, this fucking exoplanet number A14, and just like, I'm gonna buy it for $1, and then like they sign it and that's it. It has to be more people that like recognize that as.
Yes, it has to be like a legal purchase.
Yeah, it has to be like a legal
legally
purchase.
Government recognized purchase.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
It's actually really complicated stand once you think about it.
Yeah, once you get into the nitty gritty, it's a pretty complicated stand.
Yeah, it would be, bro, if that stand actually existed in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, like the series or the manga, I guess, it would be so much simpler to deal with. Mastino would just summon a bunch of shit. No one would explain how it
No
works.
explanation.
Zero explanation. We move on.
He touches money and he makes things. That's it.
Wow.
That's all of it.
What a cool stand. It's fucking
I mean,
crazy.
you can go do that, KP. You can go to the Discord channel and ask more questions. Like we're all there. Right?
Yeah.
It works how you would think it
Yeah.
would work with
Join the
Pokemon
Harmacists
cards.
Discord. Shameless plug.
It works with Pokemon cards because like there's no one of a kind Pokemon card, which means he could spawn Pokemon cards. Yeah, it's in the description. There's the Harmacists official Discord. It's in the description.
Oh, yeah, because he said...
For example,
My god. Because he says, like, if you buy a pack, a Pokemon card pack, I guess
The value
until
of the
you
pack,
open
that would
it
be
would
the
cost
value of the pack. That would be. Right?
it would cost this it would cost like $5 until you open it, and if you're lucky you get something really expensive.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
okay. The value of the pack as a whole is different than the value of the cards themselves. So, in this really fucked up situation, making a pack would be way less expensive, way cheaper than making a singular card.
Oh my god.
Mastino can just make god packs.
Mastino made his money by
I don't
summoning
think that he gets,
Pokemon
you know,
cards.
that's another thing. He makes a pack, right? What cards come out of it? Is it just random cards?
It's
Anyway?
just a random, like as if you picked it off the warehouse. like the top
Yeah, okay,
card
that's
pack
fair,
from the
that's fair.
warehouse where they manufacture them.
That's
You know,
fair.
like so long as you don't know what's inside, that's basically the point there. Yo, Mastino totally made a bunch of money by selling like black lotuses. no thought.
Exactly.
100%. All right.
Luck stand. Okay,
But the
KP,
chat
you
is
can
fired up.
ask
I can't
that-
end the stream.
You can ask that in the Discord.
Oh my god. So fired
No,
up.
creepypasta. I literally did
Oh
that.
my God.
Creepypasta. I
Yeah.
literally did that in a previous session. I made a flower, then I dispersed the flower in the air, and once dispersed, the flower becomes explosive. And I just fucking exploded it.
Yeah, he burned a kid's face with that. Just, you know.
Yeah,
putting it out
exactly.
there.
I burned a kid's entire body off almost.
Before the kid got, you know, discombobulated by a sonic blast from Emily, you know.
Yeah.
They're good friends now. He's with them.
In classic JoJo fashion.
Literally, yes, I created the kid Two-Face. Yeah, that's literally what happened.
My god.
I'll tell you, you guys need to binge the VODs because so much
True.
shit happened in this campaign.
There's a lot of details, yeah. There's a lot of stuff.
For example, one girl, we momentarily turned her into a pet goldfish and she just started squirming on the ground.
Yep,
That's
that
one
happened.
thing we did. I'm not gonna explain it. I'm not gonna give the context. You're gonna have to watch the VOD.
Exactly.
Okay,
Nice.
I finished having dinner at this point.
Nice.
I finished having dinner.
All right. Well, you know, we've. Well,
You feel defeated. What does that mean? Creepypasta. Whatever. You can talk to us in the Discord now.
I'm
You can
sure
talk
we'll
to us in
explain everything except the
Go
things
to
we
the,
can't explain
Go
because they're plot
to
holes.
go to the Harmacists discussions channel and ask your questions there.
Yep.
Exactly.
All right. Well, I think this is a good time to end it about now. We went for more than I thought we would. That was fucking great. I love that. This one of my favorite sessions thus far. For sure. So, thank you everyone so much for watching. Thank you so much for the donations. And for being in the chat, for talking, for engaging with the campaign. That means a lot to us and to me. I guess we'll see you all next time. We'll see you all next Monday.
Bye bye. Max out your gummies. Bye bye.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Bye, chat.